And I think I'm good. What's good, people? It's your main man Evo Sen. I have no sound, so this is a little weird. Let me make sure everything's up and going. Oh boy. Oh, that's nice right there. That's real nice. That's real nice. Just want to check some things out. All right, let's look and see how we look. Yo, got that Star Wars look to it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's see why I ain't got no sounds though. Oh, I know I ain't got no sounds. Hold on. Yeah. There we go. Now we outside. Your. What about 1504 though? Oh, my guns is cheeks though. Oh my. Oh my. My guns is straight dumpster juice. Just trying to see though. Put the pothead over. Pothead. Young lion. And let's bring over the SMG and the snipe. Yeah, I already know. Should be back at it. And get off of this. What are we doing? There we go. Okay, triple hundreds? What? Whoa, wait, what? Hmm. I don't know what I did, but clearly I did something. I'll put this right there. Boom. What's good? Yo, what's good, Shadow? Yeah. Definitely, man. You know, if we talking that Destiny talk, if we talking that Destiny talk, I'm up. You know what I mean? I'm up. Whatever. I just want to get a few screenshots of this right here before we get busy. You know what I mean, with the conversation about the Twab. So I will be joining on you momentarily. I just want to see my character look out in the real world or whatever. You know what I mean? Just listen. Ooh, I just saw something on like. Turn it off. Get that on there. Yeah, now we looking good. I'm still loading up stream setup. So all good. Take your time. No doubt. Appreciate it. Yo, people. Bungie came through and dropped the Twabby on y'all. And like, it's a lot of people just like doing the typical Destiny thing where they panicking and saying this is gonna be trash now or that's gonna be trash now or whatever. And all I'm saying to everybody, chill out, man. Chill out. Chill out. Stop looking at paper and figuring doom and gloom. Why do I say that? Remember when they said they was nerfing the slide? You know what I mean? Slide was gonna take you the penalty for accuracy and everything. Remember how everybody said, "Oh, this is gonna ruin sliding"? We ain't stopped sliding yet, baby. You already know. You know what I'm saying? So take it with a grain of salt. I'm gonna get into it later with my man Shadow for sure or whatever. But as far as folks worried about, oh, the Stompies are done or whatever, I want to keep in mind something that's very particular. They're nerfing shotguns as well, right? So as a hunter rocking Stompies, right? When do we normally use the Stompies in the air? What's good, Mad Dog? How you, brother? What's going on, man? I'm outside, man. About to get this Destiny talk, but check this out. So, boom, your enemy's here. I got vertical on them, right? I can't do it. Now my shots are not gonna be as accurate. Let's keep something a beam. You're not losing the ability to aim. You're getting you're getting an aim assist penalty. So it's negative 50 from the moment you put on the Stompies, right? You're like, oh, that's trash, man, or whatever, right? But if I'm right above you, that still work. Look, Pete said the unit, no doubt. That's a crazy, crazy combo, but no doubt. So that's still gonna work, man. Like I feel like people, it's being done to scare you off Stompies, period. Because truth be told, Stompies is the best PvP. What's good, Roach? What's good, man? Salute, brother. What's happening? The Stompies is the best hunter exotic as far as PvP is concerned for movement. You're not beating the ability to hop over somebody's head or whatever. But this next gen, man, Stadia's outside, Xbox is outside, PS5's outside, PS and PC been outside. So and if unless you're playing on PS4 or Xbox One, heaven forbid, and I'm not pooping on y'all. I really want y'all to win or whatever. But let's keep it a stack, man. Stompies was amazing on console because it allowed me to jump over your head and get the moves off. You know what I'm saying? Before you could respond. Them days over with, man. Like, I hate to be that dude and say get good, but like at this point, the whole jump over your head meta is over, man. You ain't falling for that no more. When the Titans see the Hunter jump over his head, he backpedaling. When the Warlock see jump over the head, he backpedaling. And they getting in the air, they getting vertical too. So the issue would be Bobby a PC or PS5 already out, whatever. I think I think the issue is people don't like what kills them and they want it nerfed. But they want to keep what they like going. You know what I mean? And in doing so, you're ruining the game by crying. Come on, man. Everybody gonna die of something. Nobody's perfect, right? So like in doing so all this whining and crying, man, you're making it easy for them to take stuff out of the game, right? So dig it. Hunters are supposed to be the most agile mobile class, right, in the game, right? As it currently stands, we're not. You wanna know why we're not? Because Titans can move faster. Warlocks can move faster. So, oh, but yeah, but you can jump. Well, truth be told, without Stompies, even that's not a fact. If we get into the intricacies of trying to make the game fair or whatever, then the game's gonna be boring. Ain't gonna be no powers. I didn't get into this here to play no game that's fair and balanced, man. Y'all want a game about primary gunplay? Valorant's out there. There's tons of games to play. Stop ruining my game because you want to play something different, but you ain't got the balls to leave. You know what I mean? Oh, we're like, oh, well, her cooking's still good, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna stick around. I ain't really feeling shorty no more, but she can cook though. So I feel like if I could change this about her, man, chill out, man. She who she is, man. You know what I mean? Please don't make up for the streets. Stadia is fire. It's free and it runs that shit like, but see, man already know. Man already know. And that's what I'm talking about. Like that's the things that I really want people to understand. There's nothing wrong with dying. People be acting like their whole little pride is crushed that they die in a video game. Like, if your whole self-worth is built upon killing me in a video game, you ain't got no life anyway. You know what I'm saying? So wipe the Doritos off your mom's dresser. You know what I mean? Get out your dungeon or room, go outside, touch some grass, see the world, live a little bit, man. Cause like there's more to it than that. Cause all this, I need to be the best and I can't die and that's BS or that's cheap or whatever. All that begets is negativity. Are you serious, bro? You hear me monologuing and it's what you gonna do? Man, get this bag. Here, get this bag. I'm sorry. Here, get this bag. I'm sorry. He said, so I should say how it goes in life. I mean, brother, if you stay in the house and you're not doing anything with your life, you know what I'm saying? Cool. That's on you. I feel sorry for you, but it is what it is. I think somewhere along the line, people have lost what it meant to play video games to have fun and this idea that you're the best. Like, you're competing to be the best in the video game that nobody cares about you winning in. You don't get no reward. You don't get no paycheck from it. Nobody cares. Your little friends, they laugh. They laugh. It's funny right then, but guess what? Within a week, they forgotten. So like, it ain't that serious. Get here, have fun with your bros, man. Get here, get some laughs on or whatever. And if you one of them dudes who need to be ultra serious about everything you do, then find a game that you can play like that, man, and get paid to do it, because you nice. Don't be too bad to play my game. Hey, I bought the game with my money. I'll play. Oh no. Play it however you want to, but don't whine about it. To me, is what I'm saying. If I don't want to read about you whining in the chats or forums or whatever about, oh, well, this needs to be nerfed because it's not fair because I lost to it or whatever, or this needs, nah. At that point, your $60 is invalid. You know what I mean? We got your money. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? For real. You got to get out of that selfish mentality, man. You ain't making no video games. You think because you paid $60 that entitles you to say that this is supposed to be like this here and that should be changed because I don't like it? Who the fuck cares what you like? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't like it, cut it off. Long hair, Pepsi drinking dude. Dad, talk to him. You know what I'm saying? With the Doritos and Cheetos out there. Yeah. And by that same token, my opinion matters just about as much as it his, though. It don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the only one saying he's tired of hearing it. I'm tired of going to chats, forums, and hearing dudes talk about how, oh, this needs to be nerfed because it's broken or whatever. For God's sake. You must have said something crazy. I don't know, bro. You must have said something real crazy. But I'm just tired of going through chats and everything and hearing about how Destiny's a terrible game and it's unbalanced and da 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 da. And I'm like, yo, bro, we've been eating for the last 7 years, man. Where your games at? What game you been playing for the last 7 years that's been eating? Don't worry, I'll wait. All this, I mean, it gets to a point where as a grown man, we like, oh, shut up, yo. You know they told old school dudes have a thing, right? It's called put up or shut up. If something is terrible and it aggravates you to a no end. Oh, No Man's Sky, no cussing allowed. Yeah, probably not, probably the cussing, but No Man's Sky was the ills. No Man's Sky gets the comeback game of the decade award from me. Cause Roach was all over No Man's Sky when it launched, and it had nothing. It was bare bones. And I've seen them now. They're back at it. Appreciate the bitch, brother. So I was like really, really on it. But I mean, I'm just tired of that, man. We've been eating for a long time out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Destiny been doing it for the longest, man. You know what I mean? We ain't Division. We ain't Outriders. We ain't Marvel's Avengers. We ain't none of them. You know, because we winning out here. We've been winning for a long time. And we've been winning with a simple formula that we should be, actually, as consumers, we should be fighting back against that instead of worrying about nerfs and buffs or whatever. But that's neither here nor there. Battlefield 2042 will be the comeback game of the year. Battlefield? Hey, yo, man, hey, Maj, ban him. Talk Battlefield. Are you serious? Bro, Battlefield's done. They did it to themselves. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm going to say something controversial, bro. Halo done. The consumer base just dropped off Earth fast. But nah, I think Battlefield, it's hard to do a live service game, man. I mean, and even Destiny itself has had its issues with it. You know what I'm saying? And nobody else has been able to push that envelope like that. Yeah, I mean, bro, we was expecting Battlefield to be epic, and they dropped the game with no campaign. I was so hyped to see like the weather effects, like the tornado when you battling or whatever. But like, if it's just big team battle, how long that's gonna last? And see, this is where I'm saying, man, like, I think we lost variety in the namesake of competitiveness. I want to play games and have a blast playing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Call of Duty, give me zombies. Give me different modes. This whole battle royale thing, this phase, we gotta let it die. Jesus, I mean, it's because it's getting overdone. PUBG did it best. Ooh, I said that. Yeah, I said that out loud. PUBG did it best, and nobody gave respect to PUBG. But then Fortnite came and let you draw, and all of a sudden people is out there like, wow. But I gotta tip my hat to Fortnite because Fortnite was how I got Destiny to be crossplay. Fortnite made made Sony bend the knee. Like, nah, son, we're not coming to your platform unless everybody can play. He said debatable. Debatable? You think? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Now state your case, brother. I like this. Yo, state your case. I'm cool. Grande on PUBG. You don't think? Hold on. So Roach, you don't think PUBG was the architect of the big battle royales? I don't know if PUBG did it best, but otherwise, yeah, battle royals have always needed to die. Terrible game mode, lazy excuse to not go for. Oh man. Okay, okay, okay. Maybe it's because it's the only one I liked that I said that. I just it's still I still you know what I'm still yo chill out, bro. I'm talking. Chill out. So I'm talking, right? All right. I just feel like there's a lot that could have been done. Destiny One had a mode, a big team battle mode, basically where you could use your sparrows and everything, and they got rid of it. I was a little saddened because I was trashed the game at the time, but I would love to have played it now. Same with Sparrow Racing, which is still, if you got Destiny One, you still can Sparrow Racing. It's a playlist you can do. It's private though, but you can do it. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I just don't know me. At this point, like I'm just I'm chilling though, cause like I love to hear opinions or whatever. Plus, Rocket League is getting the battle royale mode for what, bro? Rocket League was fine. Hey Roach, are they trying to heavily monetize it, bro? I'm curious about that, cause like I thought like for the longest Rocket League was popping, cause I always hated battle royales. Have some same. Oh my god, Tarkov. I just read a post about it. It's just going to be a limited time mode. Okay, okay. So they're testing the waters to see how the people like it or not. You know what I mean? Because I mean, like, I want to say, and I'm not 100% sure on this. I want to say battle royales are starting to slowly die off in popularity. You know what I'm saying? Because even Fortnite's trying to is dabbling with no longer allowing you to draw. They're trying to keep people, retain their audience because people are starting to taper off. I mean, it's getting old. Oh, that's why. Yeah. Okay. Well, rest in peace, Rocket League. I was wondering why BC don't talk about it no more, and then I've rarely seen you on it. That's kind of sad, man. That's a big rip. That's actually a huge rip right there, because wow, like companies don't know how to. I won't say how to make a lives, because like that. This is the thing I think Mullen said well way back when. This is the reason why we don't need live service games because they don't know how to produce content. They know how to monetize. So instead of making a new game, I'll sell you pieces and parts of the game. Destiny's a huge offender of that. Huge. And it's my favorite game. It's a huge offender of that. You know what I'm saying? Still play at a time, just don't trade anymore. I understand. See? That's what I'm talking. I think now, looking back at it, Rocket League, what's the other game that people were talking about? I can't get into. It's a Destiny like game, but it came out before Destiny. Warframe, Destiny. Um, I would put Fortnite in there, but nah, I'm gonna put Rocket League. Those games have been around for the longest, and for the longest, man, I always applauded what's name for Rocket League for being able to be free to play, be fair, and still have enough game there for people to want to play, collect cars or whatever. And now they've went into, bro, don't count GTA. GTA is no. They ain't been doing it as long, man. And I ain't gonna cap, bro. I ain't a fan of GTA. I think I grew out of it. The whole let's play a thug or play a crazy person in the streets. It kind of got old to me. Like I play video games to escape the real world, not to become part of, to pretend to be part of a real world. What's that? Only went free to play when Epic bought it. Oh, oh yeah, that is right. That is right. That is so right. Marvel Future Fight, the game. You really can't count that. I was a Marvel nerd, and it was the only Marvel game at that time when it launched. That's how I found it, and I got into that. I got sucked into that because I just like playing the game. And as soon as that became pay to win or pay to play, we all left it. Listen, Anthem flopped so fucking hard, bro. Oh, I mean, they just, uh, bro. Everybody bought Anthem. We were all excited for it. I had the huge mech or whatever. I was like, oh, this is gonna be nuts. And boom, it flopped. Then I said, oh, the Avengers is coming. The Avengers gonna be dope. And the Avengers flopped. And I'm like, okay, what is it? The secret sauce that Destiny and these other live service games have that make their games have such staying power and appeal because nobody's been able to replicate it besides Call of Duty. Oh yeah, Elden Ring is fun as hell. I give you that, but like I don't think it's gonna be. It's not gonna have the staying power. I've heard Tiny Tina's was short. Is that true? Call of Duty was made Call of Duty was made to be played once a year. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Honestly, it's on a repetitive cycle. You play for a year, buy another one. Yeah, the campaign is short. Elden Ring, no, Elden Ring is a dope game. I'm never gonna say it's trash. What I'm saying is, my argument on that is, I don't think it has staying power. What I give you, like by next year, by 6 months from now, you're not gonna be playing it anymore. Because as fun as it is, it's so fun. It's one of those games where you want to fake go through and play it a second and third time just to get the, different things. But once you've killed every boss in their game or whatever, what are you doing with it? Yeah, COD. Ugh. I mean, yeah, that's COD's its own problem. For real. But no, zombies has always been good, bro. Well, I can't say that. I can't say that. They usually do well with zombies. And leveling weapon and testing them out. Yeah, I had to catch myself in that true shadow. And to answer your question, I still think within 6 months from now, you guys will not be playing Elden Ring. So I saw God in them. I don't believe that it has the kind of legs to do that, unless they add some new content, assisting noobs and watching them perish. I won't say nobody will be playing it then. It'll be relegated to the same place the Bloodborns and the other games are. There's a small cult following, but it won't be the massive everybody playing. Usually now, still waiting for Cold War Zombies DLC. Good luck. I don't know if Microsoft can pull off this acquisition of Activision, where maybe we're maybe looking at a possible, you know, quarter, I mean, every other year cycle with Call of Duty, which would actually be perfect for them to revamp the joint. Fair enough. Yeah, the four basically modern Dark Souls for PvP and means with better bosses and spells. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, the crowd be good, but right now, bro, that crowd for that game is huge. So the question, how did Mario, Metroid, Castlevania, how did them old games keep is playing no DLCs, no in-game purchases, just the game you bought? You want a real answer? For real, bro? I'm gonna say something that's real negative for a second, but I'm gonna say it. You want to? I answer it anyway, then, cause y'all suckers, man. Let's call it a bed, yo. Y'all suckers for good quality. Nintendo games release day one when they release zero patch. Don't say all you. you had to keep playing. Yo, Nintendo games come with zero patches. They have zero glitches. They come out and they just work. And more importantly than just working, people actually do something they don't do for any other game. They make sacrifices. They don't complain about it. They don't care about the 1080p or the SSD graphics, all that other stuff. They don't worry about all that right there. You know why? Because they want a quality game that works, and that's all they ever asked for with Nintendo. So Nintendo says, you know what? Psh, if that's all y'all want, that's all you'll get. So they're taking people for millions of dollars every year because a lot of these games are, I wouldn't even say last gen, but they're not that great. But they're selling because like people talk about Nintendo, I mean talk about Xbox and PlayStation, but bro, at the end of the day, they're 2 and 3. They've never been number one. Nintendo been beating them out. Nintendo has very little third party help, and they are beating out the biggest two juggernauts out there with with first party games. No 4K gaming. No, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because you're like, wait a minute, they killing you. Because Nintendo know when they drop a game, it's selling. They'll have to question it. They ain't gotta hype all that other stuff. Nah, they know they're selling it. They just got a 1080p screen. Was it no? They just got an upgraded screen to the DS. Just. Meanwhile, people over here complaining about not having SSD or 4K 60. What's that? Hold on, what's up? Speedrunners and people not having other games, and yeah, those games had better quality. That plus not many other games. Great memories, hundreds of hours. Speaking of speed running, I think the one for Elden Ring is like 7 minutes. Jesus, not even Mario Odyssey. I just mean old school, big grade cartridge, 8 meg, 8-bit Switch. They discontinued the DS. Okay, yeah, it's Switch. Okay. Oh, I know what you're referring to. Yeah. So you're asking about what made the older games stand from the different time and age, man. During that time period, you had to have quality. You know what I'm saying? Because like when they shipped games back then, they shipped them. There was no patches. There were no fixes. You know what I'm saying? So like when Mario came out, if Mario and Tetris was broken, it was not. It just became a feature because we can't fix it. There's no way to fix it. So yeah. It was a different time, man. We as consumers, we care more about our dollar. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a victim of this too. you know, think about it, man. This year here has been the year of bugs. Every game that has launched this year and most of last year have been in suspect shape. Elden Ring had all kinds of issues. Destiny had all kinds of issues. Horizon issues. All these games just caught so many issues coming out the door, and we paying so much more for it. Oh man, oh man, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So I think this is where Nintendo is actually trying to teach us as consumers how to be consumers again. Witch Queen was pretty smooth launch. Nah, bro. Witch Queen had all kinds of issues. Like right now on PC, you still have a memory leak issue. There was issues with people going in and out of the map, all kinds of stuff, instabilities, at, things not being where they're supposed to be, stuff not counting. You can do hard, legend campaign missions, and they're not counting. Yeah, it was tons of issues. You know what I mean? And as gaming is progressing, because we seem to want to focus more about the beauty of it versus the actual gaming, they're able to ship us half done. What the hell? Don't work good on PS4. I mean, probably what you expect, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You ain't had that SSD, man. Everything was all crammed together. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, bro, Roach. What is that? What is that? Is it a dinosaur? What am I looking at? Yo, holy. It's a frog. What? Yo. Oh god. But yeah, man. It's just I don't even know what to say on it. Sometimes it's a bird. It's a plane. I just think that when it comes to gaming though, it's a beautiful thing where we got everything set up right now. We have so many avenues to play or whatever. The dude was thinking it was a frog. Come on, man. Yo, chill out. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. So I don't know, man. You thought it was a bird too? I mean, low key, that is a bird, though, bro. Yeah. I don't even see the frog in that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only see how you can say it's a frog. Maybe he didn't know what he was making. What? What the hell was that? Oh goodness. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Join up on me. Let's get preservation. Wait, I'm on the wrong character. Hold on. I was just trying to get. I was trying to get some screen. Hold on. I was here to get some screenshots before I joined Shadow. Hold on 1 second for anybody join on me. I want to just get this screenshot and I'm good. And then I'll switch characters and we can do what we gotta do. You said frog. Um. Oh no, man. Yo, has anybody played WWE? Cause like I can't show my home screen. Can I show my home screen right now? Of course I can't. But yeah, 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 the 2K22, it hit different, bro. It hit different. I don't know if y'all playing wrestling games or not, but I do, and it hit different. Forza's pretty dope too. Ooh, what just happened? I just need some screenshots, baby. That's all I need. So, say, crazy as it may sound, I learned this. This is hilarious. I got this from you, Roach. Watch you do it a few times. We taking pictures or whatever. All right, I need to get the HUD disabled thing off the screen. Come on. All right, you know what? Let's get higher. Let's get a little bit higher. That's just perfect. Too shiny. Get an angle. This man says it's a fraud. That abomination is not. Y'all got problems. Meanwhile, I'm trying to get some screenshots. Y'all talk about damn frogs. That's one. I like that. That's perfect angle right there. I wish he could look up a little bit. No. Nah. Alright. Sweet. That's done. Let me switch characters really, really quick. Oh, wait. I got a thing. I got a thing. Let me see what the thing is. Let me see what the thing is. Trash. What are those? Wow, these dudes want frogs and crap. All right, yeah, it's wild. Chat wildin', yo. Chat is wildin'. That's a dinosaur struggling in a small box. I have heard it all. Yo, listen. Yo, what we doing? What we doing? Oh, that man says a dinosaur struggling in a lost. Yo, y'all got too much free time, bro. Way too much free time, bro. Favorite NPC from Elden Ring. Wow. Oh, there, people. What the hell is going on? Yo, Jen, if you want to join up on me and go through. Oh, by the way, man, yo, we still looking to get to 100 followers. I got 8 days left, and I need. We 8 short. You know what I mean? A lot of that's my own fault. I ain't really been around, but we 8 short. We outside right now. Got a friend to tell a friend, come join. Get in here, get some laughs with me. Get to see some funny stuff. Me falling off maps and stuff of that nature right there. Uh, want me to make 8 accounts? Absolutely not. Let's do it legit. You know what I mean? But if you could pass the word off, I'd be more than appreciative. Hey, Shadow, if you want to join us, man, you're more than welcome to join. We're gonna jump on the just doing a preservation real quick. Um, I need a new game though, man. For Speaking of which, hey Roach, what are you playing these days, bro? Like, what's out there? I know you normally stay on top of the games or whatever. I shall do it. Oh goodness, that's fraud, brother. Oh, turn the inventory back on. Turn it back on. Turn it back on.
Striving for that which they cannot attain. Keep it from them.
What's the difference between high? I don't get it. Love that you waited to the last second till I got right there, then all of a sudden you had to move. I hate your face. Yo, chill out with this move, just dodging without seeing a rocket. Are we serious? This is nutty, bro. Why is this man all blue? This ought to be beautiful raid. Happy little witch queen. Wow, I'm running to the. Is that Bob Ross? Oh my god, I keep reading chat. My fault. I'm running at everything, man. With a boat. Almost. I took a pothead to the face. To the face. Bro, Bob Ross is immortal, bro. You know what I mean? You put some respect on his name, man. I'm gonna get back on the boat. Oh shit, are you on the boat?
Guardian down.
Really? Appreciate you. Appreciate you, brother. I'll give you. Get back. My tarnation on. There it is. Mmm. Down there? Hey. No orbs or all that. Not the first orb. Wait, do I have to, I must not have the joint on. Just realized I ain't dropped that first orb at all. And I don't. Fantastical. There we go. Feast the lights of pirate. Be outside. Whoa. That's crazy. There's no, wait, I missed one? Hmm. Uh, she's a little sluggish. Can't wait they fix you, man. Need one more. Where the hell is it? Oh, right there in front of me. Let's change up something real quick. I got an unstoppable mod on my hand cannon. I ain't the first champion here. Need that. I need quantum might. Shards. Quantum might. I'm coming, I promise. Trying to figure out why, I'll just do that for now. Change in a second. Let's go. Get up off me. Get up off me, I say. Get up off me, I say. We got the overflowing knowledge. Bro, go get. We, our man was like legit just sitting on the boat chilling. Wow. How'd I get knocked off? Bro, it looks like I'm going super slow. I think I got the field of view must be really really low because holy. So oh wow. Why I jump so high right there? Wow. Um, get that. No, I'm getting all them. Right in the mouth. Sweet. Alright, so the shot's already there. Wait, what? Did not know that they spawn new people out here. Alright, go to the top.
Guardian down.
Mmm. That's 7. See if I can take one of these things myself. I might be able to take one of my. Ooh. It's an orb somewhere. Boom, 8. That's max. Finish him off, bro. Finish him off. Can I get above? Oh, I can't. Let's see. I mean, considerable chunk of his health. I don't know if I killed him or not. I want to say I didn't. I want to say it was like one shot. Either way, that's still crazy for a super. Even though it takes a little setup. Nice, nice.
The scorn may be defeated, but it is only temporary.
Bruh. What's
We'll
good,
be back to
KP?
remind them.
What's happening, bro?
It's
Where you
not
been,
theirs
man?
to
I ain't seen
take.
you in forever,
The
brother.
upended. A title
Alright,
suitable for that
sweet.
which turns worlds upside down.
Taking us to
When I was
orbit.
still uninitiated, I would stand guard at my
Yeah,
post.
no need to hear anything. We already did the rough part of that. I'm still impressed. Super took pretty much 90%, 95% of his health. That was pretty crazy. That was a trash roll though. Jesus, really trash roll. All right, that's why. So said, bro. I ain't seen that man in forever, bro. That man been low key off them streets, man. Trying to make sure he good out here, man. Thought you might have retired, brother. You know what I'm saying? Streets say you different, bro. They say you made it, brother. Oh, I'm having fun right now, so you gotta excuse me. I'm being silly. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the homie KP is in the building. Put your hands together, show the brother some love, please. Hey, it don't get no better. What the hell? Why is this so? Ay, 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 ay. Oh, I know why. Because I built this thing to take the hit from. Yeah, yeah. Nah, I built it to take the hit from you. That's what I built you for. That's why. Somebody, man, vids don't last as long, but I got it. It come back super quick. All right, so what I'm gonna do right now, we'll take us drop us off at new job. What? When did you start a new job, brother? Congratulations. Had no idea. I thought you was still at the one place we talked about. Okay, so while everybody's landing and getting themselves together, I'm gonna swap out, switch characters. Not switch characters. I'm gonna reset the game because I'm seeing some significant lag, and you know how I feel about lag. Yeah, I noticed you haven't been, your Elden Ring streams have been random. I haven't seen them in a while. I was like, okay, what's going on with bro? Yeah, he out there? He eating? He good? We about to about to get with my man Shadow. We gonna cover the Twab, the Twizzy. So if you are up for Destiny information and how tos and so forth, plus a little banter from your boy, you know, because I got them opinions on deck, man, and they definitely ain't popular. But this is what I do. So I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna do this so you guys don't have to sit and watch me do all that. And while I do that, we'll just do the things. My man said we love lag. What? Whatever. Anyway. Oh man. Destiny. Always something new. Oh, let's go with the newbie right back. Let's go get the newbie right back screen. Always something new with Destiny. Let's get it. Put the link with the homie, and we gonna get it popping. Is this the character creation screen, Joy? Is this the one I did? Oh, this is the footage I did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're gonna see me edit this footage at some point to make it part of the actual stream, but for right now, it's just like a little small cutscenes, right?
We called it the Traveler, and its arrival changed us forever. Great cities were built on Mars and Venus. Mercury became a garden world. Human lifespan tripled. It was a time of miracles. We stared out at the galaxy and knew that it was our destiny to walk in the light of other stars. But the Traveler had an enemy. A darkness which had hunted it for eons across the black gulfs of space. Centuries after our golden age began, this darkness found us. And that was the end of everything. But it was also
Okay. I'll plug it in. I'll be linking with the homie Shadow momentarily. I'm sorry to hear your family was sick, brother. You know what I'm saying? I just got over something myself. Got an ear infection right now, so at least that's what I'm telling myself. My left ear is clogged, and I can barely hear out of it. So I'm going up the right ear. Yo, Jen, that Titan hella clean too. Hella clean. Put some respect on it, bro. Put some respect on it, bro. Put some respect on that Titan. Oh, where's the Jen? Where's America's Titan? Put some respect on that Titan. That Titan hella clean right there, bro. Hella clean. Yes, sir. That's good stuff. That's good stuff right there. Yeah, that's good stuff. Alright, so let's plug back in. Oh, you see how I keep it stacked. That's a girl too. What? Nah, I ain't leaving you out of nothing. I had to change characters. What do you mean? What do you even mean, bro? Bro, what do you even mean, bro? I gotta put. So, yo, fun fact. Shadow got me starting to use the Tarnation, right? And because of the name, it's hilarious. But, bro, I put Tarnation on everything. Now, every time I move, it got to be on me like a pistol. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Sid fears that real American Titans. What? Yeah, it has, bro. I was on level 1 yesterday when I started. I'm on 4 now, and it's the way it sounds. Doop, 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 doop. It's hilarious. I love it, man. Uh, um, I'm gonna join on you and Jen can join on me. It don't really matter. I'm going making a Discord call or whatever. So, oh, definitely, bro. We'll definitely check you out there, man. If you're gonna be on Elden Ring, I'll definitely. What the hell? Why he on the space? Why he brought the space rock out? Hey, why my ship flickering, bro? What's going on? Bunch, we paid the light bill over here, man. We current, bro. You know what I'm saying? We current. Ah, let's see. Oh, I still need to do these here. If yo, why it's on my mind too? Shadow, I need to do the thing for my seal, bro. Oh crap, I forgot about it. I need a master wellspring, I think. Nah. Yeah, I need a master wellspring. I forgot about that. It's this week too. Evo, you don't got an ear infection. Hey, bro, I hope I don't. My left ear is doing its own thing, bro. I'm trying to hear. You know what I'm saying? So if it's coming at me, I can see it. Yeah, it's today, definitely. What are you saying? It's up today, but we don't have to do it right now. I got time. So for right now, let's defer to let's go put that and get Discord call going. Jen, you're more than welcome to hop in the Discord call. Just do me a solid. Make sure you keep down all the background noises, no echoes or whatever, because it'll come 2-3 times if you do. Uh, Shadow Stream Cave. Yo, I love it. Oh, where is? Wait. Okay. On tripping. Where is the mics? Did we not do that? Yes. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I really don't want one that's like open, because I don't really want the whole world just to jump in and start just wanting to yap. You know what I mean? No disrespect out there, but if y'all got a tendency to get off subject real fast and want to tell you stories about your life, we don't want to hear all that. I can't. Yo, bro, all your channels are locked. Oh, never mind. It says floating. What the fuck? I'm floating in an open world. Floating.
Hey,
What's good, bro? Why am I floating, man? What's going on?
this is just the floating screen when we float. And I heard
Wow.
you hating on my rocks, so I'm floating with rocks now.
Oh my God. Here we go. Uh, let's see. I'm gonna pull it up. Pull up the Twab so I can go from there.
Yeah, same.
Boom.
I waited to look at some of these numbers for the talk because it's like that's a lot of numbers. I love numbers.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yes. All right. So I am not going to read this entire 12. I've done it before in the past, and not doing that. No, 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 no. That's a lot. So instead, we just gonna go to each topic and go there and discuss those or whatever. If you care to read the entire 12, and you really should. You should let somebody else read it for you. You really should read the 12 and get a thorough understanding for yourself and make some decisions because a couple of things you're gonna see in here are very, very much interesting for everyone. Oh, look at this here. I just noticed that the picture, the original picture that they're showing on screen, this foreshadows it. You know what I mean, with the in-air accuracy versus on the ground. I like that.
Hmm.
I just realized that. I didn't even see it. So, where do you want to start from this top? Just work your way down, or you want to bounce around?
Yeah, work from the top.
All right. So, let's see. I think Glaze was the first thing they spoke on. They spoke about their goals. Introduce levers to turn out to how players build for airborne gameplay. Yeah, these are the goals. So I'll read this in person. For those that are in tune with the intricacies of Destiny Sandbox, this will be a lot to take in. You might need to wait a bit for a fellow community member to break down some of the changes to be less daunting. Wow. From a
Yeah.
from a high level, we're covering the following today: a handful of goals from the team, glaives, commentary on the design and some plans for the future for future tuning, flinch and airborne gameplay, and how we're pursuing, how we're pushing these into build crafting. I'm a little questionable about that, but I see the there. Tuning one-hit kills in Crucible. General tuning for special ammo, exotic weapons, legendary archetypes, and a slew of weapon perks. Let's get to it. So, in summary, these were their goals. You know what I mean? Introduce levers to tune how players build for airborne. Okay, hold on, hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta do this because this is gonna get on my nerves. Sorry, Bungie. It's weird how when I need music, you don't ever play any. And then when I don't need it, you
I
play.
have music right now, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. It was. Yeah, I got louder in my ear than you
They need
guys.
an always on option.
Yes.
That would be nice.
All right. So Destiny has extremely fluid and expressive airborne movement, but that movement must be balanced against grounded players, lest it become oppressive. All right. Before I go any further, I want to speak on this right here. So the issue off the bat that I have with the idea of there being balance of versus air versus grounded is the air tactics is a skill gap. You know what I'm saying? But the skill gap has a counter. A guy on the ground has a much better and accurate shot at you in the air. You know what I'm saying? So I get the balance of it or whatever. And if you're good at it, you can shotgun from across the map. Yeah, I get it. I get it. You can jump snipe and all the other good things. I get it. I really do. But I would say on a scale of importance for the Crucible's health, this wouldn't be top three. But I digress. I move on now. We want players who enjoy that playstyle to be able to build into it, but they'll have to make tough choices about what they leave behind to do so. Successfully engaging in air will no longer be as simple as put an Icarus grip pod on, but the upside for
Yeah.
heavily investing in it will be higher. Um, I mean, to put an Icarus grip on it was all people did was because that was the gameplay. You know, like there were people who wouldn't even use exotics because they couldn't put Icarus grip on it.
Yeah. Well, this is also like the ability update, like how it was easy to combo abilities before, or wasn't, you didn't need the combo abilities, but after the update it made it more comboable.
Hmm.
Same thing here, but with the Icarus grip.
Got you, got you. I don't know. I mean, this is more of a PvP thing. I'm just getting my feet into the waters heavily with PvP, so the Icarus grip thing is still new to me, so I'm a little lost on it. But let's move on to the next one. Next goal for the team: allow players to mitigate for flinch. That sounds wrong. Anyway, excessive flinch is a frequent complaint from players, most importantly when using primary weapons and taking large chunks of damage from enemies. Players should be able to invest in flinch resistance, and baseline flinch should be lower on primary weapons. but hand tuned per archetype, so that the weapons that need flinch resistance have the easiest access to it. Okay, so here's the issue I have. Right, what's going on in the chat? What's good, yo? What's good, Q Max? Man, we got royalty in the building. What's good, Q Max? How you feeling, brother? This fool site demonstrating son dropped out of school. Anyway, uh, so again, excessive flinch. Let's leave it PVE for a second. I've always noticed when it came to flinch, it was a counter to you sitting prone and just unloading a sniper, long term. Boom, 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 boom. Because like if you're on a hand cannon, you're moving. Auto rifle, you're moving. SMG, you're moving. Pulse rifle, you're semi moving. Sniper, you're kind of playing it still. So, I, building into flinch seems more of a PvP thing. Am I wrong with that?
Um, yes and no, I'd say. I like my only counter to that is perpetual motion, depending on how they do the flinch builds. Like if it's an origin perk, and then you can put like perpetual motion on it, and it happens to be a sniper, that might be literally the best legendary sniper in the game because you're combining all of them. And you're running around, so you're not sitting, and you've got the flinch resistance, and um, and so for like PvE and whatnot, like that would be great because then all it would need is the damage, get a damage perk or whatever. Um, but other than that, yeah, like all of this is PvP, which I'm fine with. The
Okay,
PvP people are finally getting their focus. This whole
gotcha.
year is probably going to be PvP, which is fine,
And
honestly.
they asked for it. Hold on, my man say I'm good,
They
bro. How
need
about you?
it.
Check PayPal. All right, hey Shadow, go ahead and read the next two. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So, reducing the number of one-hit kills in PvP, Sandbox overall wants to reduce the number of one-hit kills in PvP, shifting combat more towards primary gunplay. Yeah, this kind of scares me. Because I was there in D2 Year 1 PvP. With weapons, this means tuning special weapons both with effectiveness for special weapons and special weapon uptime overall, with one key primary outlier. Yeah, and I'm gonna take an axe to that. There's no for two reasons. One, the current seasonal shotgun for the season that we just got, the ritual weapon, invalidates this just through its existence because of its rate of fire. Um, and then beyond that, overflow invalidates half of this, and it's like overflow got such a big buff today. Oh man, remember how overflow was S plus yesterday? Yeah, now it's like SSSS plus. Like, oh man, insanely good now. Um, but yeah, so they're also reducing the number of one-hit kills. But yeah, like we'll see. I worry this could go into too much primary gameplay D2 Year 1, but we'll see because overflow and other special weapon stuff exists. It's weird. It's weird. We'll see. Um, and then address common feedback on weapons. Each season, the weapon team looks at legendary and exotic weapons that are over or underperforming and makes adjustments. Season 17 will be a larger pass than usual, with more focus on underused weapons and PvP balance. Thank you. With our goals stated, let's get to the meat of it. First off, the greatest weapon in the game, Glaives.
Okay, I'm back.
Um, hell yeah.
Hold, wait, 1 second. Let me address something real quick. Yo, first, Q Max, thank you, bro. I disabled my donations because of an issue where my bank was refusing them and just charging it as a straight overdraft fee. So I appreciate the love, brother. You know what I'm saying? I would say use it in bits if you could. You know what I'm saying? Or if you don't, I understand too. But I'm gonna refund that right now because my PayPal is whack, bro. I got a donation of $250 one time, and and in the transaction of accepting it, I guess the person pulled a prank on me or whatever. They rejected it. They pulled it back. What ended up happening was I got hit with a negative 250 to my bank, and it was crazy,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to always fight the chargebacks with PayPal, always,
So
no matter the amount.
that was the reason why I did that. So I need to take that link. I didn't realize I had a link up there. You know what I'm saying? So that was it. You know what I mean? No, you good. Ain't nothing you did wrong. All right. So, but I appreciate you, brother. Yo, way to give back. Way to support, man. So let's talk about Glaze for a second. Um, I'm going to do a lot of paraphrasing until we get to the points where I need to really get type down. Oh man, I appreciate the bits, man. That's what I'm talking about, bro. I appreciate you. Let's talk for a second about Glaives. So our biggest beef with Glaives are when they sold us the hype. They sold me the dream about Glaives. Saying in the updates and the previews, everything showed Glaives as being the end all be all for Destiny, the next best thing to use in the game. We got the Glaives and they were amazing for about a week. And then we begin to poke holes in the issues with the Glaives started to show their face to the point where they were not as functional. I mean, I stopped using mine altogether. I know support still uses his. Of course, I know Shadow still uses his. But
Yeah.
uh, the issues we had with it were they just simply felt like they were added on. They were not able to build in. You couldn't build into it because it didn't. Nothing affected it. You know what I'm saying? Is it a weapon or is it a melee? It never really distinguished itself. I think I read a Reddit thread asking them to clarify what their intentions were with glaives because as it stands right now, they can't be built. You can't build craft with them because they don't build as part of your armor or your weapons. So like, what role do they play? So I guess this is their response to that. I'm actually gonna read this. Here. We've noticed that several aspects of how glaives interact with weapon and armor perks don't match player expectations. You think? And want to take some time to clarify the intent. The changes included in Season 17 and the logic we'll use for future changes. A glaive melee is a basic melee attack, not a weapon attack. Doesn't consume ammo and deals kinetic damage. So, it's more like an unpowered punch than a sword swing. But, it, but it's not. I hate to be. Come on, man. I hate to be that dude. It's stronger than a sword. I'm sorry. It's not on par with a sword, but it's stronger than a melee. And
Yeah.
if you add major spec, you can do sword damage to mages. So it's weird. Allowing buffs to weapon damage to apply to glaive melee would be too powerful for something without an ammo limitation, particularly in PvP. See, here it raises the head again. Where even a small damage buff would allow for incredibly fast two-hit kills. Also, in general, we prefer to increase glaive melee damage directly, as we're doing. In fact, wait, hold on.
Yeah, yeah, it gets good.
Hold on.
Glaives are yes, Jen. We do agree glaives are the best weapon in the game, by the way. Jen is absolutely right.
Oh
Um
God.
it gets so much better. Just wait.
Instead of
Glaives
effective,
get
hold on. Instead of effectively making weapon damage perks mandatory on glaives. All right, let's go back for a second. This makes no sense. He just says any kind of buff, any kind of melee, any kind of weapon, allowing buffs to weapon damage to apply to glaives would be far too powerful for something without an ammo limitation. Particularly in PvP where even a small damage buff would allow for incredibly fast two-hit kills. Also, in general, we prefer
it,
to increase glaive melee damage directly, as we're doing in fact. Okay, you just said a small increase.
what the
What?
small increase I think means perks like Warple or Frenzy, so like static increases that are always on the weapon regardless of how you're using it, versus something like Swashbuckler, which they talk about where you have to get a melee kill first or other ways to proc it, right? But you still get the damage, and then it's got a timer on it, so then you have to continually try and proc it versus something like Frenzy or um, Vorpal or other perks like that in PvP.
Okay. Clarification, because I was about to go off. Well, anyway, glaives already have a long lunge distance, and increasing this at all results in unreliable behavior over the network. So no melee lunge distance buff applied to glaive melees. Okay, so using syntheseps doesn't make it better. Okay.
I still disagree with some of that. I've done some Ophidian testing, but I want to do more testing next season when all this is live, because they might have changed it. but
Gotcha.
Ophidian has definitely increased the glaive melee range, even if it's only like a meter or two.
Yeah, any change is huge. Okay, so glaive
Yeah.
melee should activate. Glaive melee should activate perks that trigger off base melee damage or kills. For example, ammo refill from grave robber, weapon damage buff 5 times stacks on swashbuckler, ammo refill from sealed Ahamkara's grass. Ahamkara, I like that word. Anyway, glaive melee should not activate perks that trigger off powered melee damage or kills, or require expending subclass melee energy, such as combination blow or assassin's cow. So, swashbuckler. Hold on, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Yeah,
So
you see what I'm saying? I'm looking like, okay, swashbuckler times 5 gives a weapon damage bonus, right? So you're given the same thing you just said. Hold on, let's go back. Let me go back for clarification, because I know
Mhm.
allowing buffs to weapon damage to apply to. But then we go right here. Just straight down. Weapon damage buff. 5 times stacks on swashbuckler should activate perks. You just contradicted yourself there. But I digress. I will move forward.
Well, it's because it's how swashbuckler procs. You have to get a melee kill right.
Right.
So it's not like, yeah,
So, but is
they
it
see it
times?
differently.
So the damage, the times 5, what? It's only 33%. So does the 33% from that, does that transfer to your actual melee attack with the glaive?
I
Cause
think from this wording it says it should.
and that.
Um,
Mhm.
but like it's also got a timer, and so if the like how would people counter that? You run away. Right? You wait out the swashbuckler timer after they've gotten a kill in PvP, and
Yeah.
then so you run away, it's gone, then you engage them.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
like that's much different than like a frenzy or vorpal, I think is what they're saying.
Got you. Okay. Okay. Glaive melee should benefit from melee damage buffs, such as Winter's Guile or Wormgod Caress. Okay. Glaive melee should not benefit from weapon damage buffs, such as Rampage, Kill Clip, or Swashbuckler. Wait, what? Hold on.
Oh, okay, I guess the melee doesn't get the damage
Okay.
from swash, the
That answers,
shot does.
that answers my
Okay.
question. Okay, I'm cool with that then. That's fine. Glaive projectiles should benefit from weapon damage buffs. That makes sense. I'm with that.
Yeah.
With that expectation set,
Okay.
there's some inconsistencies with how these are implemented in game, some of which we have already fixed, some which we'll look at in the future. I know they changed a lot of things with the glaives or whatever, and glaive projectiles don't decrease from 6 to 4 or whatever, and we went over the things that did work in their previous Twab. What I want to know is what's new. Let's go to the new stuff. I know we don't need to recap. I want to see the new. Show me the new. Wait a minute. What's this? Hey. Alright, let's go to the new. We're pushing glaives deeper into the roles of hard hitting melee damage and near complete protection when shielded, as well as increasing projectile speed to make them more reliable at range. Note, the glaive shield grants 97.5% damage resistance in PvE. Oh my god, that's.
Yeah, it's
What?
always been real high. It's nice.
Okay, yeah,
It prevents stomps. It's why I was going nutty, like insane with it. Because if you hold the right click for the melee and you back up, it'll just hold your shield.
glad to start using it in PvP. Increase melee damage versus PvE enemies, except for bosses and vehicles, by 25%. Oh, they're increasing even more? Oh, yeah?
But that'll work on champions, because champions aren't bosses or vehicles.
Should work real good then.
So,
Okay.
yep.
Reduce energy drain speed while shielded by 30%, so you're going to be able to hold that shield a lot longer. Ooh. Increase projectile speed dependent on range stat. At stat 0, increase from 30 to 60. Whoa! At stat 100, increase from 80 to 100. 80 to, hold on. Hold on. I'm coming back. Chat. Hold on. Let me look this up. Is that range? Oh my god, it's gonna be
Yeah.
100. Oh, this is broken. Oh my god. Oh,
Yeah, and then add that with impact amplifier or impact pulse, whatever it's called. Yeah.
yes. Oh my god. Yo, okay. Go back. Okay, that's gonna be nuts. All right. So where was I? I got hyped up in the numbers. Yo, that so before we move to the next, before we get to the exotic glaives, let's speak on the base one for a second. This pertains to what the Enigma and the what's the glaive from the raid?
Lubra's rune.
So these are the only two, because these are only yeah, these are the only two. They're the only two glaives. Everything else is exotic. So, wow, this may change how people have been building because I know for me, as you saw a second ago, I was building my glaive as a gun first, you know, with frenzy and impulse amplifier. You still can do that, but you don't really need frenzy as much anymore for the damage because I mean they're buffing the damage to the point where it might be overkill to have frenzy on it too. That's
I don't
actually
know. That might be perfect though on like champions.
good point. I
Could
didn't think about
be
that.
interesting.
Good idea.
Or fix that boss or vehicle damage negation. Like,
Hmm.
yeah.
Could really work. Yeah, that's gonna be huge. That's gonna be huge right there for glaives. Cause I don't use glaives. You see, you look at. I got my glaives. My glaives are just sitting here. I haven't touched either glaive since I made them. And I'm missing one. I don't know where the glaives are at. The one for the Titans and the one for the Hunter and the Warlocks one somewhere. I had to find it. I had to find it. So I mean, like I've made them and left it. You know what I mean? I didn't see the point. All right, so
My
let's get.
glaive's level 50.
Oh Jesus, let's get into. Well, I know why. My Hunter's glaive is trash, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get. Let's get into the exotic glaives. How do they change the exotic glaives? Exotic glaives have all been buffed. Yeah, okay. In addition to the global glaive changes, which made it easier to build energy, projectile speed making landing shots easier, and energy granted per projectile hit, Titan Glaive, Edge of Action. Players now gain a void overshield while inside the. But come on, get yo.
Yeah, they fixed it. They fixed it all. It's great.
Void overshield
It's
while inside the
perfect.
bubble. Helm of Saint 14 now applies to this bubble as it does for water. Come on, bro.
Titan bubbles be popping. Bubble
War,
stonks be rising.
I'm scared. Look, bro, I'm scared to finish reading. I kind of skimmed over this earlier because I know that we got shafted with having the only damage type version of the glaive. So I wonder how sucky it is now. But I'm getting to the warlocks. Warlock glaive, edge of intent, increased speed and acceleration of the healing turret projectiles. Come on, I wonder if it'll be faster than booster assembler because the booster assembler was throwing them things out. Um,
Should be. I thought it was basically as fast, but
okay.
yeah.
Hunter glaive, edge of concurrence. I'm scared. Triple the what? Ho.
Yeah, you're gonna like it.
Triple the damage of the wave detonation. Increase the number of enemies it can chain to from 4 to 8. Bungie,
Yeah.
listen. Hold on. Bungie, bro, listen. We appreciate the hunter as a spokesman for the hunter delegation. We appreciate this, right? But you know you're gonna have to nerf this, right? Cause you know what's gonna happen.
Nah.
This is coming to Crucible. You come on. There's no way you can't see this coming to Crucible and being a problem.
It takes 4 hits to get that though. Like 4 projectile hits, not melee.
But in sixes, bro, in sixes, this could
In
be.
sixes maybe, but like, yeah, I don't
Uh,
know. It's not any worse or better than Trinity Ghoul, I'd say.
I gotta try it out. I haven't even seen the four, so I'm going to try this out now. I'm making it, matter of fact, live so you can see me doing it. Boom, it is now on my hunter. Boom, it is now on my titan. I'm actually gonna use the exotic glaives, people. All right. Oops, wrong thing. So both of them are there. Let's get back to the changes. Oh, this is flinch. This is all you, bro. I don't want no parts of this flinch conversation.
Oh, okay. I mean, it applies to PvE because I like stability and handling in PvE sometimes, but yeah. Aim deflection on receiving damage, so global flinch changes. Aim deflection on receiving damage, typically called flinch, is a common pain point, particularly on primaries. We've rebuilt the stability stat to grant flinch resistance in addition to other effects. It's a maximum flinch resistance of 10 to 25% dependent on weapon archetype. With this change, players can build for flinch resistance more easily on weapons that feel flinch more than others, unless so on special weapons, which we don't want to be easier to use when under fire. So, like, they don't want snipers to be laser beams, and they want you to be able to use probably like an auto. Maybe like their base is Shadow Price becoming more prevalent, a weapon like that, a slow firing auto, but this would apply to SMGs, pulses, scouts, basically anything that's not, obviously anything that's not a special weapon
Gotcha.
would be great with. Um, Internal playtests, you may not feel the difference when using just one source. Yep. But when stacking two or more, yep. Note that higher zoom weapons are more affected by flinch, which I think also is why high zoom snipers got the buff they did earlier in the season. It's because of the flinch stuff coming down the line. And then flinch breakdown resistance. So this is if you had 100 stability on these weapons. For the archetypes, you'd get 25% on auto, submachine gun, and bow. Bows, big pog. Point of the stag, big pog. 20% pulse rifle, scout, sidearm, machine gun. I don't know why a machine gun is up there, but
Me
I
either.
guess it is.
That's pretty weird. All
um,
right.
I feel like it's because of later stuff we'll talk about. Like they're very sad that no one likes machine guns. I think they're very sad no one uses the swarm, but like it's understandable. 15% for hand cannon and trace rifle. Trace rifles get a mini rework. I think in season 19 we might get a trace rifle season.
I'm with
Um,
it. I'm with it.
10% on fusion shotgun, the other specials, linear, special and heavy, rocket launchers. So that's their max flinch if you had that weapon at 100 stability, so that's not bad. Maybe, I feel like trace rifles and machine guns should maybe be swapped just because of how trace rifles are, but
What?
I think they're just working on machine guns right now, which is maybe that reason, I don't know. Um, and then yeah, I don't think this is gonna matter though for a wave GLs. You don't give a shit about flinch. You throw that thing on the wall and it's good.
All right.
Like you're just shooting.
So let me pop in with a question then, because I see the numbers
Yep.
retreat. I see a push. If you could look at the flinch, the auto rifles, submachine guns, and bows are slowly being ushered up in the echelon. With flinch to give you more of a fighting chance. Pulse rifles, scout rifles,
Yep.
sidearms also got put. These are all the archetypes that are barely used in game. Now granted, submachine guns and bows are different, but I mean like that's two special cases. You got Shairas and
Yeah.
Multimach, and you got Lamanark and the Tikus, and what's the other one? It's the third bow of but
Point
either
of the
way,
stag.
yeah. So those three, all right. But I noticed if you go down, all the weapons that have been problematic and aggravating for the sandbox all have very low resistance at 100 stability to flinch. Hand cannons, the biggest offender in the game, the one weapon that has never been nerfed other than range since the game's been launched. It's been a staple in Crucible. It's been a staple in everything. There's a hand cannon everywhere, and it finally is looking to be dethroned by the auto rifle as it should have been long ago. Neither way. You know, fusion rifles, shotguns, snipers, all of these weapons, yes, they should get heavy flinch. If I get popped in the face with a sniper as I'm trying to shoot you, I should not be able to shoot through it. I should be so discouraged that I have to reposition. I love it. This is wonderful. Fusion rifles, yes. If you come around the corner and I come around the corner and I pepper you with explosive payload, you shouldn't be able to map my ass. I like it. Well, you should be able to, but you won't be able to do it easily. I love this, bro. This, this is the way. This is how you nerf weapons fairly, without just going in and gutting them.
Yeah.
This is gonna make you say, if you want to use that hand cannon, now to use the hand cannon, you have to be able to peek shoot. Cause now with very little flinch, with resistance, you can't outshoot them no more. So you're not gonna see guys like if you play Crucible right now, guys will get in the middle and start doing the dance and get into a duel and feel like if as long as I can, move left, move right, duck down, move left, move right, that I can outshoot you because I'm taking so little flinch that regardless to what you got, I can kill you. With them taking that much more flinch, the auto rifle's going to win more often now. So now I can hold that aim a lot easier on your head. And now your ducking and dodging won't
Well, it's
save you. Huh?
well, it's the same TTK, so it just becomes a little bit more of a skill gap. Like it's the actual competitive skill gap, because yeah, it's kind of like the breakneck argument. Breakneck reigned, at least in Gambit for that reason, but it didn't in higher end PvP because hand cannon people could still hit those shots, right?
Right.
And so yeah,
With
that's exactly what I think you're gonna see
this,
again, which is fine.
this is beautiful. This is freaking
And
beautiful.
then, although I don't know if you'll like this, note that the stability stat of below 20 technically has a small flinch resistance penalty, but only around 5 weapons have a stat in that range. What they're not telling you is multi-mach is one of those 5 weapons.
I know, bro. I listen. Before we move forward, I'm aware they don't want Multimach and Shairas to compete with auto rifles anymore. I get it. I don't like it, but we had our time in the sun, bro. Multimach's a fucking beast. You know what I'm saying? It's the age of the auto rifle, man. So I will be trading my Multimach in at some point for a 6720 with all for one and subsistence again real soon. As far as Shairas,
Yeah, the current auto.
I don't think Shira's gonna fall off, bro. I don't think it can fall off. Shira's is just so nice. It just I don't know. But carry on, bro.
Yeah.
I'm,
And
I'm
it's
derailing.
adept, it works with volatile
Woo.
and big ones. No, like you're right. Like I think it'll eventually come back, but maybe like next year.
Yeah.
Um, Mentioning here, because it's a related change, the resilience character stat now grants flinch resistance of 0% at 0 stat, 10% at 100 stat. So that's because I think they're tying in stability to like the already existing stats, like
hmm
resilience.
Hear
But
that?
we'll see.
You hear that, Titans? That means y'all gonna have some of the best flinch resistance out there. So the tank dream that you always had is starting to come true.
Yup. And flinch resistance sources stack multiplicatively. That's scary. Okay. That because whenever you see stack multiplicatively, that always turns into
Oh.
exponentially. A 100 stability stat Suros pulse rifle, Suros synergy active, 10 resilience, no distractions, and 2 unflinching pulse rifle armor mods while buffed by rally barricade. 8, 8, 9, 6, 5, 7, 5
Holy,
equals 1 and some numbers to give you a 90% flinch resistance. Yeah, like that's
holy crap!
it's
You hear that?
laser beam.
You hear that, Titans? Y'all winning. Y'all winning. No more crying.
Oh, just wait. It gets better. A 70 stability stat hand cannon, 5 resilience, 1 unflinching hand cannon armor mod, 91, 95, 7, 61, 40% flinch resistance. Just off that little bit. That's not much. That's 40% off of nothing.
And that's what I'll have. This is me. So, Jen, this will be you above me with the rally barricade, and this will be me down here with the 70 stat, because I got quite a few 70 stat. I think I got. Do I got a 70 stat hand cannon?
If you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
igneous, yes, I think Pally can easily get up to 70. Fate can get up to 70.
Oh, I know. I know for
Maybe
sure.
bottom dollar.
Bingo. Ice Luna. Forgot about that. Ugh.
Oh, ooh, exactly.
Jesus. Let me see. What was the
Katana.
I'm looking at the hammer. My hammers are like 42s. Oh no.
You might be able to get it higher stability. I don't know. Yeah, you've got a range masterwork. This is
Yeah.
built for range.
Yeah, and this one's a 40. Yeah, both of them are 42. Well, I have two igneous hammers from when they first launched with this stupid range, and these were max range. Oh yeah, they changed it. They were both max range when they launched when I got them, and Bungie nerfed the shit out of them. Like, nah, ain't no more max range. You get hit. We give you 91. That's it. That's all you can get. That's cap.
Rip.
Anyway, go. Oh, all right. So that's I got airborne gunplay. Before getting to build crafting, we made a fundamental change to the modifiers applied while airborne. Your primary weapons will have less randomness and projectile accuracy in most cases. You'll have less aim assist instead, and you will need precise aiming to land your shots without building heavily into airborne. So here's what I'm gonna do, because this is super long and it covers a lot that's basically PvP. yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some highlights and some opinions, and we'll move forward from there. As it currently stands right now, when you want to get into the air to shoot anyone, you need Icarus, and you have to use a legendary because exotics don't take those mods. All right. What they're doing now is they're building it so the flinch resistance and your airborne resistance can work hand in hand to give you an airborne effectiveness. They've added the new stat called airborne effectiveness, which is something I'm a little concerned about because I thought we were working with spaghetti code, but that's neither here nor there. So now it'll be extra. This is not a stat you'll see. This is a hidden stat that will have to be on dim or something like that. It'll be in the API, but it will not be in-game facing, so you will not be able to see it in game. My
I
concern.
think it'll probably be built off stability. That's why the new flinch stuff is built off resilience.
Yep.
They're just moving and renaming some stuff.
Well, wait. Then what was hold on. What was stability? What will stability be based on? See if I can find that.
Going up into the flinch, aim detection, or the flinch, they've rebuilt the stability weapon stat to grant flinch resistance along with other effects. Which is what we went over, the flinch resistance with 100 stability. That's what these numbers were for, if you have 100 stability on the weapon. Um,
Mm,
and then the resilience character stat now grants flinch resistance. And so you'll still have stability on the weapon, but it's going to be more intertwined with resilience.
but
Um,
I see your trade-off too.
yeah, and
Okay.
then airborne kind of takes the slot that's stability's still on the weapon, but airborne is taking the physical effects a little bit more than of what stability used to.
So here's my question then, right? Because this should be alarming for controller players and console players. All right, as a mouse and keyboard player yourself or whatever, you don't have aim assist for the You have it, but it's not as prevalent or forward
We have
facing.
bullet mag, we don't have aim assist, yeah.
Right. So without that, if you're talking about in-air accuracy, if you're pointing and clicking, you're not going to see much of a change. It just won't be as random. For your controller players, this is going to be huge because without aim assist, some of you guys can't aim at all. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
this could be detrimental.
I think you will see higher end PC players popping off with it, but yeah, I think you're absolutely right. It's gonna hurt console more because it kind of changes, like, the stability stat, airborne effectiveness is gonna feel like stability, but
Hmm.
it's still gonna be weird to people to think of that not as stability and then maybe use it as a build or whatever, right? It's People are gonna argue it's overcomplicating it, even though I think it's fine.
I mean, well,
But
no, it is overcomplicated. Be clear, it is overcomplicating it, but it's because they're building Crucible back up. They have to start from ground up again.
yeah,
But what
it
I'm
needs it.
what
Yeah.
the issue I'm speaking on with I'm seeing a gradual decline of aim assist depending on how much your stat investment is into it, into the airborne stat. If if they take away aim assist or if you don't build into it, the aim assist will be so low. Controller players will have problems against PC players. Now, granted, this is not a common issue because only a small subset of people actually go into the PC lobbies to play from with controllers, or not controller, but play from with controllers on console. But the PC players who play with controllers are going to feel this the most because those guys will be in the PC pool from jump. So it's a lot harder to think about it. The one thing mouse and keyboard players I've heard complain about is the fact that aim assist is in the game. This is effectively lessening it dramatically. And I don't know how fair or unfair that is for controller players or whatever, because that opens up Pandora's box of whether we should be playing on controller or mouse and keyboard. I don't know, and I don't really care. I want you to play however you want to, whatever makes you happy. Play it like that way. I just want it to
Yep.
be fair, and I know you can't put PC controller players with console controller players because that's still not necessarily fair because even though we're both on controllers, PC does have an advantage, as in frame rates and the nonsense I can pull off. Still can't be mimicked on control console just yet. So I don't know if that's a thing that can happen. See, this is why they need some kind of universal type of ideal, because there's no way to make it punish the PC players and then reward the console players, because that's not fair. But you can't reward PC players for precise aiming and then punish console players for using controllers at the same time, because There's no win here. I don't know how they do this. I don't know how they make this happen. But apparently they've tuned all stats and using this airborne effectiveness shall be huge. Now I fear, and this is just me preemptively saying it, and I don't really care, but I fear that if I gave Shadow full reign with a stat that would actually increase his effectiveness in air with mouse and keyboard, that he would become a beast, a complete and total savage. Uh, he'll have a.
Maybe. I mean, you already see that though in the higher end. So
Mhm.
I guess maybe Bungie's arguing like people already do that. We're just making it so other people can do it.
True, and I can't be mad at that. You know what I mean? Like, this is PvP, and I'm on PC. So all these stats have been tuned to work with it. So like the at a higher stat value of this airborne stat, it will have an Icarus like equip feeling to certain weapons or whatever, and it transfers over to hidden as far as exotics too. Excuse me. Again, I am skipping around because this is a heavy topic that I think would need to be covered again by someone who, not me. How about that? You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry if you came here to hear more about the PvP portion of this. I'm sorry, but Evo's gonna skip all of it. Just be mad at me. Just notice it. There's a couple.
I'll read it if you want. I'll read it.
It's a lot, bro. It's gonna go over the head of
If
everybody unless you start.
yeah. Well, I mean, some of it applies to PvE because like this is you'll feel this in PvE. It's a new hidden stat. Like on controller, it's important and how they design encounters and whatnot. If they get more long to medium range maps, this you could feel it just fine in PvP. But in like PvE for GMs, this will be nice when you're running back. Now actually sitting up in the air and sniping will be a strat in GMs, even with the modifiers that give you increased damage when in the air. Like now you've got something to counter it or to actually to make it worth it as well.
Right.
Um,
Hold on.
but
And now
if you don't like,
a
I
rare
don't.
redaction from Dijon. What are you talking about, bro? Yeah, you can read it. You read it. Just where are you gonna start reading from? Jesus. Oh, start
Near
here.
the top,
Oh, go ahead.
yeah, or where we had it like up at the full investment 100 airborne stat, like where they were putting them all originally.
Where are you?
Yeah,
Right
like
here.
at the top of airborne gameplay, right? Yeah, where it says like note. This will be because it says note. This will be a hidden stat. Blah blah blah. Similar to aim assist and recoil direction, you'll be able to look at it through the API, like what you were saying. And then
Okay.
right before that, the stat has been hand tuned on all exotics. For everything that's already shipped this season and next, and everything that's shipped with Trials and Nightfall. Older weapons have a default value set per weapon, just below the middle. So there'll be like the 48 rules from Zur for stability essentially in the API.
Okay.
But yeah. Um, and then it affects a couple aspects of airborne aim assist cone angles. So making it the circle that you're shooting at gets tighter, so you're more accurate. High penalty to this angle at zero stats, so you get a larger circle. Your shots are going to be more random. Um, so if you don't spec into this at all, like if you're a little 0 to 30 airborne and you're running in the air, your shots are now going to start maybe like that gives you a reason to see a shot go off 90 degrees up into the right. Like, how did I shoot a sniper shot up there? Well, stats, really poor stats, right? Might
Right.
not make complete sense, but at least there's a reason behind it.
Gotcha.
Um, and then zero penalty at 100. Accuracy cone for primaries, lower penalty, uh, same thing. Special weapons, headshot aim assistance for controllers, 0 at 0 stat. So it seems like it also affects in-air aim assistance for the controller. And so you might want to. I wish it wasn't hidden. That's weird, but
Yeah.
because people are gonna want that, they're gonna want to look at that.
Yeah.
But
I invest in them, people. It's on your phones, on computers, on your laptops, your tablets, or whatever. Pull them up. It's in the browser. It's easy to. You can go from the browser. No app to install unless you really want to. Get in there and look at your stuff or whatever. You see all the stats of your weapons, your recoil direction, everything that you really can't see in game. And I do understand firsthand that this should not be a thing. There should never be a stat in the game that you need that you can't just see in game. But that's neither here nor there.
yep,
What?
Y'all should thank your pizza can make sense all these stats and someone go shoot aliens in the face. No, I get you, Jen, but this is how you shoot aliens in the face. Like,
Yeah.
cause
This is,
if you're running zero airborne, you ain't shooting anything in the face. You're shooting the corner of your screen in the face. Um,
so basically, this is the
but
to quote Shadow. This is the why. This is the why. Why do you want to know this stuff right here? This will be the reason why when you're shooting, your aim goes to the far right or the far left, or you're sitting right there aiming at him, and you know you're shooting at him, and you don't get no shots on him. This will be the reason why.
yep, you can point to this and be like, fix that stat, fix this stat. That's why like Evo said it should be visible in the game so the player can react to it properly.
Yep.
Um, and like there's a 0.5 degree on sniper with aim assistance, so that's massive on controller. You're not gonna feel that on PC, but on controller that means you're not hitting the head by like a meter or two. Um, so like that's important in PvE as well. For like boss damage on snipers for whisper and whatnot makes sleeper and whatnot those precision weapons a little worse on controller if you can't hit the shot, but that also depends on encounter. Yeah, how forgiving headshots. This is also airborne, so how forgiving they are while airborne. Um,
Hold on, bro. They gave Chaperone a one. Yo,
you're running. Okay, I haven't seen any of those numbers. I skipped those when I looked
oh
through this
my
earlier.
God, a
So,
one. Jesus Christ.
yeah, that's their accuracy cone penalty. So, a slightly lower penalty than currently at zero stat, zero penalty at 100. So it's slightly lower than currently on Chaperone. Or
What's
it's no, it should feel the same. One should be the same.
okay?
Um, but we'll get there. I don't
Jeez.
like. There's more. I don't know. Maybe it is insane because it says this controls how forgiving headshots are while airborne. If this is zeros or one, you must be pinpoint aiming precisely at the head to get the headshot. Otherwise, you get a body, even if your aim assist cone overlaps with the head. Okay, I don't like that
So you see
because
over
some of the
there.
reticles and the like red dots are very large in the game, and so it's impossible to actually get it pinpoint precise. That's the only thing I don't like about that,
Got you.
but
Valid.
we'll see.
See, valid stat ranges for legendary weapons. I sometimes exceed these values. Hand cannon 0 to 25. Sidearm 0 to 30. Auto rifle 0 to 25. Pulse rifle 0 to 25. Scout 0 to 20. Excuse me. Submachine gun 0 to 30. Ooh, bow 0 to 20. Why wouldn't bows be a little high? Anyway. Sniper 0 to 5. Shotgun 0 to 5. Fusion 0 to 10. Breach grenade launchers, aka detonation 0 to 5. Trace rifle 0 to 15. Rocket launchers 0 to 10. Wait, what?
That's
Okay.
just intrinsic. So what the weapons will roll generally. So
Yep.
any machine gun will have 0 to 30. It might have higher than 30. It could have 100, but
Yep.
at minimum it'll have 0 to 30.
Oh, the glaive's got 0 to 15. High tier of legendary weapons, trials, raids, nightfalls use the upper end of these ranges, as with other stats. Some examples of exotic weapons outliers: sweet business, 27; merciless, 15; fighting lion. Hey, salute the fighting lion people. 12;
A
sunshot, 27; skyburner's oath, 35. Jesus, 35; rat king, 30; huckleberry, 33; ace of spades, 14. As an example of an exotic that is already plenty strong enough and doesn't need to excel here. Chaperone 1, ditto.
Yep.
Thunderlord 26, Traveler's Chosen 35. I start using this. Redacted. Oh, that's next season's exotic right there. 29.
Yeah, and it's an exotic weapon outlier. That's a primary, because these are all primaries, except Chaperone. Well, no, sorry, Chaperone and Thunderlord are not primaries, but
Man,
it should be a primary. 29. What else is in the 20s? Sunshot,
uh,
Thunderlord, technically.
yeah.
It might be a hand cannon. Sweet
I
business. It
think
might
it
be an
is,
auto.
bro. I think it's a hand cannon, bro. No, no, it's not. It's either a hand cannon or an auto rifle, bro. Look at.
New PvP primary hand cannon or auto,
Ooh.
I feel like would be pretty cool.
Some examples of hand-tuned legendary weapon stats: Frontier's Cry 19, Deliverance 9, Submission 27, Silicone Aroma 4, whatever, Cantata. Oh, I thought it was Cantata 12, The Messenger 20, Hung Jury SR4 22, Ragnar Hill D 3. Igneous Hammer 23. Ooh, that's nice. Alright, subclass. The Heat Rises ability plus 70 while Heat Rises is active, i.e., on consuming your grenade. Plus 70?
Yeah,
Holy.
so
Okay, so you can be the.
Warlock, when
Yeah.
we if next season's also solar rework, that also explains why that might be a little high, but you're gonna see Warlocks everywhere in the air in PvP. You already see it a lot, but you're gonna see it more.
Oh, God.
70, wow. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a lot.
The Tempered Metal. In this is a Titan ability, I believe. Ability 20 plus 20 after getting a solar weapon kill. Yeah. The Whisper of Hedron, Stasis Fragment, 20 after freezing a target. Ooh. Ooh, Hunter Delegation. We gonna be on Stasis again, baby. We riding again. Anyway. Exotic Armor. Armor that revolves around being airborne or works on specific weapons grants a bonus or penalty in the -50 to +40 range, or higher if conditional. This is where Evo says, yo, Hunters, Titans, Warlocks, breathe easy, man. Don't stress. Don't let the numbers fool you, because you can build back up to that. Foe Tracer, 20 to all. That's actually a pretty good. That's a pretty good Hunter exotic. Mechaneers, Trick Sleeves. I don't know about this one. Plus 50 to sidearms. Nice. Oath Keepers. Dave. Plus 40 to bows. Uh-oh. That means I could be Lamanark in the air. Ooh, y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble. Anyway, Seal Ahamkara's Grasp. I like that word, Ahamkara. Anyway, 50 plus 50 to all for 5 seconds after a melee hit. Okay, 5 seconds is kind of short. Lucky Pants, 20 plus the hand cannons after readying a hand cannon. Okay, nice. Stompies. -50 to all. They are trying to get you off those Stompies, brothers, but stand strong. Hear me?
Rip.
We set the build into it. Don't you worry about it. No backup plans. 30 to shotguns. Actium War Rig plus 30 to auto rifles and machine guns. Hollow Fire Heart plus 20 to all. Lion Rampers plus 50 hip fire only. Peacekeepers 40% plus 40 submachine guns. Peregrine Greaves 20% to 20 to all. Eye of Another World 15 to all. Astrocyte Verse 30 to all. Ophidian Aspect 10 to all. Necrotic Grips 30 to Weapons of Sorrow. What's that?
Yeah,
What's
you
weapons?
want to talk about that?
Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Because people are
whoa.
also theorizing something else with next season that we've talked about, if you want to talk about that as well.
We can't. We can't bring that up. We can't bring it up. Just know that if they talk about necrotic grips, talking about weapons of sorrow, something's coming. Something big's coming.
My Warlock is going to be a Warlock of Sorrow. Coming.
Wings of Sacred Dawn plus 50 to all. Boots of the Assembler 30 to Lumina. Redacted. And here we go again. Redacted. So armor piece. This is next season they talk about. Plus 30 to fusion rifles and linear fusion rifles. I didn't
What
think about that.
class do you think that's going to be on?
That's gonna be probably a Titan thing, man. Let's go back up here for a second. Now, Redacted was 29. Ain't no, there's no other linear fusion rifle, is it? Yeah, you notice how, yo, there isn't another linear fusion rifle up here. Hey, they Bungie has that would be crazy. But either way, this means that in general, if you want good airborne accuracy, say 70 stat, you should pick a weapon with a high stat, put Icarus on it, and either equip an exotic armor piece that helps or run a subclass aspect, fragment, or ability if you want the best possible airborne effectiveness. You will generally have to go all in on weapon, exotic armor, and subclass. Let's pause for a second. So let's talk about hunters, because hunter delegation, we got the only negative out there. Got the only negative. You know what I'm saying? Look around. Ain't no other negatives. We have by ourselves. That means you can build into this and bring that number down. Now, granted, you still look at it best case scenario about 20, because even if you build hardcore, you got to overcome 50 from the start, which can get a little rough. You know what I mean? But it's doable. But don't worry. We never use stompies to shoot in the air. Just trust me. Trust Evo for a second.
Yeah.
We never use stompies to shoot in the air. We use stompies to get around the map and close the gap. We slide shotgun. You know what I'm saying? We dodge out of corners. You see what I'm saying? I mean, on the high end, I've noticed a lot of them guys can jump up in the air, but I was always told if you're in the air as a hunter, you are easy bait. So the only time you ever want to
Yeah.
get in the air is when you're baiting by the door. That doesn't work as well anymore. So if you're in the air as a hunter and you're 1v1ing someone, you know off the bat they got the advantage because your aim, your inner accuracy is trash. Even if you build into it, because it's gonna take it down dramatically. So you know what that means? Don't engage in the air. I mean, whatever. Moving along. Examples: Frontier's Cry with precision hand cannon bonus, Icarus Grip, Lucky Pants, 19 plus 25 plus 15 plus 20 equals 79 airborne effectiveness. Nice. Submission, Icarus Grip, Stompies, Tempered Metal Active, 27 plus 15
Stompies.
minus 50 plus 20 equals 12. So you already see what Stompies is doing. You're gonna be like sub 30 with we're trying to get out here with Stompies trying to play. But hear me on this, man. Like the days of being able to hit you with a grenade launcher and then come down with an SMG in your head, it ain't here no more, man. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Oh, it's with wave cast. Just you wait. Like that's
oh
my
yeah,
strat. Like
that's
oh,
what.
just you wait.
See, there's always a way, bro. There's always a way. Look at it say Teraba, Peacekeepers, Whisper of Hedrons active. 23 plus 40 plus 20 equals 83 airborne effectiveness. You're gonna see lots of those. Skyburner's Oath, Heat Rises, Holy. 35 plus
Yeah,
70
you're gonna
equals
see a lot of
100%.
Skyburner.
Oh my god, it's gonna rain down Skyburner's Oath.
It's great, and it's got a lot of aim assist. It actually has aim assist on PC for the hip fire, so it's gonna auto track to people. It's like Ostia.
True. All right, so for fun, they gave us some graphs with Titan more like a hunter, and they showed the most used exotic armor. So let's go to Warlocks first.
Stompy. Oh
I
fuck!
was
Are you sure you don't want to look at that hunter one?
we're going back up. We're going back up. This is what I was more shocked by this. I did not know that the Ophidian aspects made up the large majority of the Warlocks delegation. So I was like, wow,
Yeah,
Ophidian aspect, wow. Now,
I didn't think it was that high either. But
nah.
yeah,
What's funny is Titans don't really have one. You know, from the looks of it, Lowly Splendor, this is right here, was pretty big. So was ACDC Feedback Fence. Like you Titans are varied. Y'all use everything. You know what I'm saying? Y'all use everything. You know what I mean? So I can't talk to y'all. Meanwhile, us hunters, okay, listen. Hunter delegation. Yo, so we only use two. According to this right here, we only use two. Gemini Justice. This is Gemini Justice? Is that okay? These colors don't match up because the Stompy color is matching Gemini Justice.
some of them overlap. Yeah,
Okay, but the biggest one, Stompies, by a landslide, is our big. We use Stompies about as much as Warlocks use Ophidian aspect. That's crazy, but can't knock hustle. You know, if it work, it work. You know what I'm saying? And keep this in mind though. All they're doing by getting rid of Stompies, I think Destiny Fun Police said this a while ago. You don't want them to get rid of Destiny. You don't want us to get rid of Stompies because there's a bigger beast out there called Gemini Justice. If you get rid of Stompies and y'all make Stompies obsolete, imagine playing the game with no freaking radar with invisible hunters everywhere. You're welcome.
oh, I already do that. It's lovely.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what Trials is already like.
it's getting worse, but yeah, you're welcome. You know what I'm saying? Thank yourselves. You got rid of Stompies, and now you actually introduce a bigger problem. Because imagine, I don't know, imagine three hunters. You know what I'm saying? One, one, two tethers, one stasis, all taking your radar away. Don't seem like fun, is
Yup.
it? It's a counter for everything, bro. And it's a reaction for everything.
Yep. I will
Playlist
say though
weapons.
that Stompy is larger than Ophidian.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I just saw that by a landslide. Wait, what's this last one? What's this last one? What's this one here? The like. Oh, 50. That's not
I
56.
think that's uh I
That
think
can,
it is in the order that the colors appear. I'm not sure.
I
Oh,
I think you're right. Cause let's see. Ophidian.
I think it might be Phoenix or no, I think it's Nothing Manacles. Yeah, that looks weird, but I think it is Nothing.
Okay. I was looking. I saw you had a couple spikes. Okay. Let's go to playlist weapons. The latest playlist weapon drop from Gambit, Crucible, and Strike Activity completions. Older weapons are available from vendor rank packages or can be focused. Yeah, hey, if you out there in chat right now, this is the point where you can pay attention again. I'm sorry we had to go through the numbers and stuff and bore y'all, but whatever. All right. You saw the shotgun, you saw the auto rifle, you saw the hand cannon. This hand cannon is crap. I don't care what Saint says. You know what I'm saying? No, that wasn't.
No, that's great.
That wasn't Saint. That was you.
Yeah, that was me.
I'm agreeing with Saint. This thing is crap. Unless you drop your field of view down, that kick is ridiculous. But moving along, these weapons are intended to provide interesting drops, even for players who spend a lot of time in an activity. And while we want to keep the large perk pools to address that goal, we want to provide a way to reduce the duration of the chase for players who want specific weapons. Wow, it's only one weapon dropping. Okay. Also, since the older playlist weapons are still available as vendor rank up rewards, we want them to feel more relevant in post-origin trait world. Okay. Playlist weapons now have a chance to roll with an extra trait in one or both columns, increasing with the number of ranked resets with that vendor during a given season. Okay, that's nice. That's
Pog.
that's real nice. Note, reputation resets each season, so you'll need to play these activities each season to unlock the potential for extra perks. This gives you a reason to run them strikes, people. You hear me? You hear me? All playlist weapons from
Yep.
Beyond Light and later will drop with the appropriate origin trait. I wonder if they're going to backfill for the ones we already have. Okay.
I think they say that later, or they already did.
Okay, well, let's get into it. Stat display update. Following the recent changes to show numbers for all stats instead of just bars, we've opted to change the stat display on weapons to more clearly reflect their capabilities. All weapon stat bars now range from 0 to 100. Are we showing bars again? Instead of being limited to some range in the middle of a bar. Are we showing bars again? Are we going from numbers back to bars? This change eliminates
I don't
rounding
think so.
and other errors, particularly on adept weapons, masterworks, and enhanced traits, and better conveys the bounds a weapon's stat can exist within. This is purely a display change, no weapon behavior has changed, but you should expect all existing weapon stat bars to look slightly different. Okay. Let's talk about the
So I
one hit
think what
key.
it means is like, or
Go ahead.
sorry, go
No,
ahead.
no, 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 no. What does it mean? What does it mean? Go ahead.
Oh, so like how on crafted weapons you see percent on the left and or the level on the left and percent on the right. It's gonna be like that. You'll see like a stat bar, what the actual stat is. So maybe it's 12 out of like 100.
Uh-huh.
But you'll see the bar and then maybe a 12. So kind of like yeah, what you see on dim, but like in the bar it might give you the range as well. So like you have 0 to 100 or 0 to 65 if that's the max range or something like that.
Okay. That could be
I
useful.
think it is kind of hard to understand.
Could be useful. Uh-oh. Here we go. There are several damage buff external to weapons that allow weapons to one-hit kill without much investment, such as an aggressive sniper with high impact reserves. I'm not liking where this is going. Ariana's Vow, oh no, or Lava Narc, specifically when combined with an external 20% damage buff. As an example, Empowering Rift can give mini sniper rifles one-hit body shot capabilities in Crucible. I know, we've been killed by them. Most of these use the same buff under the hood, so we've adjusted them all at once. With these changes, it's going to be much rarer to get any easy one-hit kill with a weapon that wouldn't typically allow it. Reduce the damage bonus for Empowering Rift, High Energy Fire, and Inertia Override from 20% to 15. Oh, okay, it's PvE. Okay, no effective PvE. Big Pog. Big Pog. Okay.
Yep.
In addition, we want special ammo to be less plentiful, making it more difficult to chain special weapon kills. Just run a scav. What do you mean? Disable. Oh shit! Hold on.
Just run a scab. What do you mean?
Yo, disabled ammo scavenger armor mods in PvP. Hallelujah. No matter how much ammo a player was carrying on death, if you pick up a special brick, you can only get one ammo for a shotgun or a sniper, or one kill's worth of ammo for weapons that require more than one shot to kill AE, e.g., Forerunner, trace rifles. Return several
Overflow
special.
buff.
Yeah, I'm about to say return several special weapon archetypes and exotic weapons. See below, with the general goal of reducing effectiveness and uptime of special weapons. Archetypes, special weapons, in particular shotguns and fusions, are responsible for more one-hit kills than we like in PvP. You think? We still want them to be option, but less ubiquitous, less effective at multiple ranges, and with lower uptime. Let's look at these shotguns. Oh my god, bro! Look at the shot, bro. Holy! Look at shotguns that are pretty much all of it. Yo, holy shotguns,
Yeah.
shotguns followed by fusions, followed by snipers. These three.
Look at the little trace rifles at the bottom under sniper
Oh
rifles.
my god! Look at that. The trace is so small. It's cute. Look at it. Oh my god! Grenade launches is here, so it goes what? Shotguns, fusions, sniper, grenade launches, glaives, and linear fusion, and then the trace rifles at the bottom. Wow, didn't know. Yikes. Pictured special weapon uses in Crucible broken out by archetype. Special weapons. All special weapons have had their in-air accuracy significantly reduced. While we are okay with encouraging players to build into using their primary weapons more effectively in the air, we do not believe a prevalence of airborne one-hit kill options is good for PvP. Special weapons have a slightly larger airborne accuracy penalty than primary weapons at 0 airborne effective stat, reduced to 0 at 100 stat. Okay. Special weapons have a similar airborne aim assist cone penalty to other weapons, around 50% at 0 stat, and this penalty can be reduced but not entirely removed by investing in airborne effectiveness. Yikes. Sniper rifles are fairly slow to ready, stow, and aim down sights, which has made snapshot no. Made snapshot feel mandatory for players. Oh no. Reduce stow, ready, and aim down sights times by 10%, i.e. all snipers are now snappier. There's a matching change to snapshot below. Sniper rifles have less access to ammo than shotguns and fusions, where kills drop ammo right in front of you. So we think ammo scarcity will prevent sniper rifles from spiking. Oh no. Oh no. Oh
Oh,
no.
yeah, wait until I put out the overflow video. Bungie has no
Exactly.
idea.
Sl-
Just you wait.
Slug and pellet shotguns
Just
are
you
still
wait.
overwhelmingly popular in PvP despite some recent changes. So we've touched them again with the goal of encouraging some diversity in special weapon choice. Oh boy. We're keeping an eye on this change since we've touched shotguns multiple times recently and will adjust it if we need it. With this change, we expect shotguns to have a shorter one-hit kill distance, but still be effective enough in that short-range kill role. This change reduces shotgun one-hit kill distances by about zero point 0.5 meters. That means you get closer, really close, because the importance of spread angle
Yep.
is just as high as damage fall off, and this has not been touched. Reduce damage fall off start by 1 and end by 1 meter. Ooh. Reduce aim assist and magnetism fall off start and end by 2 meters. Ooh. Fusion rifle usage is trending
That's
pretty
not
high.
as.
Huh? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say you're not gonna feel that because they increased it this last season by like 4, and so it's still higher than it used to be for
Yeah,
shotguns for aim assist and mag.
yeah. It just means you won't be able to get those, pull out those amazing in-air shotgun joints anymore with the pellets, not with the
Yep.
slugs. Fusion rifle usage is trending pretty high, particularly in trials, and bringing shotguns down a little more would make them too good an option. So we made a global change. With these changes, 20 plus meter fusion rifle one-hit kills should be very uncommon, though, through a combination of damage fall off and recoil changes. Reduce damage fall off near distance. 2 meters at 0. Okay, you can read this if you want to. Um, Basically, they debated us. They sold us 2 God roll fusions from Xur back week after week, and we went into trials and gave them all the info they needed to nerf it. Thank you guys. Thank you. They debated
Yep.
us. They debated the hell
They're
out of
like,
us.
fine, fuck it, we'll fix it.
Yep. So basically, you got those things there going. All right. I'm not gonna go into that too much there. What I'm going to do is talk about how they changed the fusion rifles though, because there are some changes there. When we rebuilt fusion rifles in season 15, we wanted to differentiate the subfamilies dramatically from each other, which worked. Now that we've seen them in action for a couple of seasons, we're pulling back from the extremes a little. With these changes, fusion rifle subfamilies are still very different from each other, but high impacts are stronger and rapid frames and precision should be a little less dominant. High impact reduce unmodified high impact charge time from 1.00 to 960. Increase damage per burst by 10.
No. Glaciocasm feels like shit now.
That's
Rip
okay.
Glaciocasm.
Hey, but plug one said we up though. Plug one said we up though.
True.
Precision increase unmodified charge time from 740 to 780. That really ain't bad, but I don't have a precision. I don't think I got. Hold on. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't think I got a fusion, a precision fusion. Let's look at fusions. Let's look at all of them. Oh, oh no! Plug one is a precision. Oh, oh no!
So it got a longer charge. Rip. That's
Yikes!
probably because of my perk combos.
Uh,
Or the double shortened charge with backup.
so the high impact is the glaciocasm. That's gonna be god tier. Because or was it's only
Yeah, for
how long?
you guys. It felt so good at 1 second with champions. It's uh
Okay, so it going from mine's already 960. So I how did my 960?
you've
Oh,
got the charge
yeah,
masterwork.
charge masterwork. So it should be 1,000 as well. Okay, all
So to
right.
go to 920 in the future.
Yep, and the rest of these here. So I don't have. That's the only high impact. I didn't even know it was a high impact. I could have swore that the plug one was high impact. Well, all right. So precisions go from where was I? Where was I? Precision go from 740 to 780. Rapid fire increase unmodified charge from 460 to 500. Decrease damage per burst by 20. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. That hurts.
Whoa.
That
Yeah.
hurts. New charge time and damage per burst for all fusion rifle subfamilies. High impact will be 960 at 330 damage per burst. Precision 780 at 280 damage. Adaptive 660 at 270 damage. Did I cover adaptive? Or did they even speak on adaptive here? Wow. Rapid fire 500 at 245. Oof. Besides
Yeah,
divinity,
that's a big oof.
that's a big oof. Cause hey, so all you guys who love your Cartesian coordinate, your no calamity, and all that, go ahead and put that in the vault. They done. put those in the vault. Put those in the vault. And leave them there. You good? They'll be all right. Um,
Pick
besides
up a plug one.
immediately, yo, or this year, hopefully snag one of these fusion rifles from the holiday event when it comes. Wow. Besides Divinity, trace rifles aren't as popular in hard content as we want them to be. We particularly want damage type reworks of the oldest three trace rifles to have the chance to shine this season. So before I go any further, there's a reason why, besides Divinity, the rest of the trace rifles don't. They suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if the what is the Jotun? I don't know if the what is
That
the
might be precision or high impact.
if
I'm
it's
not sure.
if it's
It's a
precision,
good
it's gonna kill it.
question.
It's gonna kill it in Crucible because it's gonna be slower, which we can fight it off for a change. But the reason why we don't see these in hard content, bro, because you can't stand. We can't stand toe to toe with champions with a beam because they're shooting. And you know what happens when you stand with close with a beam when they're shooting? You're one tap. This is the problem with your damage. This is the problem with the way you guys have structured the game as far as difficulty. Trace rifles are never going to be great in-game content unless they can debuff the champions because champions will shoot you if you're just sitting there with a beam at them. And if you make it so we can melt them with that beam, then it'll be the only weapon we'll use. I'm just keeping it a stack with you because if my Prometheus
Yeah.
lens can burn through a champion, I'm not picking anything else up. So you put yourself in this little box by making Grandmasters so one hit killable. You know what I mean? So like I don't say how they fix this. Even with any kind of buff won't be enough. All right. So and they're also more affected by disabling scavenger ammo mods than any other special weapons. With this change, they are better used for special ammo against non-red bar targets. Increase trace rifle damage against non-red bar combatants by 20%. It's not enough. Sorry, it's not enough. It's not enough. Not for me to use it. No. Increase ammo picked up per special ammo break from 18 to 30. It's still not enough. You need to go. You need to at least start at least 40%. Because 20% when you're already doing
Yeah,
crap damage is not enough. Now, especially, and if you want me to bring in the
yeah,
grand
and
mat,
I think they're worried.
go ahead.
Yeah, I think they're worried because of the 30th anniversary trace rifle with golden tricorn because it can get a 50%. But yeah, you're still right. Like it should be 40 or 50, not
Easily.
20.
Yeah, because you're not bringing it to the Grandmaster. I can't see it. And you better. Oh my God, Bungie, please don't make trace rifles a champion mod next season.
They're going to.
Oh God, I hope I have an alternative then. Primary weapons.
Well, I mean, Div
Hmm?
will be great. She's Div.
Yeah, true. Primary weapons. Auto rifles and pulse rifles aren't as competitive as we like at mid range. You think? It's the reason we use SMGs and hand cannons. And lightweight pulses are too hard to use to hit their optimal TTK. With these changes, we expect auto rifles and pulse rifles to better compete with hand cannons and mid long range and outrange standard zoom submachine guns. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. Increased damage fall off near distance by 0.75. I don't understand. I don't increased damage
So
fall
you'll
off.
you won't lose damage further out. So it increased the max range for the max damage by 0.75 meters.
Got you. Pulse rifles increased damage fall off near distance based on the range stat. Zero range increased by 15, 16. Ooh. So my pulse rifle gonna be a laser beam now. Okay. 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 Damage
Oh
fall
yeah,
off
it is.
damage fall off for distance remains 40% remains 40 meters regardless of range stat. Okay, it's capped. Smart. Okay. Increased lightweight 450 pulse rifle damage per bullet from 15 to 16. With the 1.65 time precision scalar, this will increase precision damage from 24.75 to 26.4. I don't know about that yet. This won't change the optimal time to kill in
That's
PvP.
important for.
Uh oh.
It just makes quick swaps better.
Ah,
For
okay.
like hitting those headshots off a GL or Le Monarch, you hit them with a Le Monarch in the head, you quick swap to a pulse, you can actually kill them with the same shot, whereas before you can't.
Got you. Okay, that's actually that sounds pretty good, especially with this season's pulse. But will reduce the number of crits required. Ooh, this won't change the optimal time to kill in PvP, but will reduce the number of crits required, so you can do a lot of body shots. Oh, okay, people. Listen, the fun fact: I love my multi mod. It was my baby. I got two of them, both of them at 10,000 kills. I love them, and this is gonna hurt, but let's get it. Pull the band-aid off. Zoom is too important a factor on submachine guns, and submachine guns with low zoom don't feel competitive in PvP. We've reduced the variance in zoom, brought the base zoom up from 13 to 14, and extended the damage fall off distance. Extended. Well, hold on. With this change,
Oh yeah, that fixes all of this. Cool.
several standard zoom submachine guns will be more competitive. But this does make the inaccessible submachine gun with the highest perk trait RNG multi-mod compete less with auto rifles and will no longer straight up outclass every other submachine gun in PvP. Alright. This machine gun here was what the Stompy's nerf is really gonna hurt and affect the most. Because while I forgot about nobody's using hand cannons, but jumping over your head and coming down with an SMG, all this peppering you till I hit the ground, yeah, that's how you beat auto rifles. So yeah, that's gonna hurt, and it's my gun. Anyway, increased damage fall off by 1.5 meters. Okay, adjusted zoom values on
That
most.
might make it feel like a buff, honestly, with
I
all the zoom.
I know. Hold on, I got a soliloquy about it. Give me a second. Hold on. Adjusted zoom values
Okay.
on most valuable legendary submachine guns and one exotic. All right. Shayura's Wrath zooms drops from 17 to 16. Multi-Mach with max zoom scope, which is 17, which is what? Let's give you a visual so you can see it, so it can make some kind of sense. I got both of them. So The scope was 17. This is my PvP one here. So it has 17 scope, right? It's gonna lose that scope. It's gonna go from 17 to 15. And this 16 is going to 15. So they'll both be at 15. What does zoom do for SMG? For wrong thing. For people who don't know.
Accuracy,
Yep.
aim assist.
It makes it so easy to track ahead. You know what I'm saying? Plus, there's a certain range that is easier to maintain with a scope. Now, by reducing the zoom on a scope, it makes it harder to track further out. That's how it was able to beat auto rifles. It had such long zoom, it was competing with hand cannons. That's it. As well as my other fave that's on this, the first one that was on the list, Shairas. Now, what I noticed was with Shairas, they didn't go as hard. And you know why? Because it's an energy weapon, multi-mox and kinetic. So by dropping Shairas to 616, it's gonna be the best energy SMG in the game, as it is right now, for lack of a better word. Multi-mock now though, when you drop it to 15, it's gonna be it's still gonna be up there, but it's one of them that they buff that's gonna take over for multi-mock, and you're gonna use it. Stochastic variable went from 13 to 14. This thing's a beast. Don't sleep on this right here. If you haven't gotten one, I'm sorry, you should have got one.
Big Pog.
This thing's a beast. You know what I'm saying? Ikelos. This used to be the undisputed best energy SMG in the game, and to be honest with you, I still use mine because it's still nasty. But it went from 13 to 14. That's actually a buff for it because it's down to 13 right now. It don't feel good, but at 14 it can be nasty. Seven Seraph goes to 13 to 14. I don't have one of those anymore, but if you have one, that's great. Every waking moment. If you like the perk combos, it's great. It goes from 13 to 14. And here is your new SMG kinetic champion, the Huckleberry. Goes from 13 to 15 with that sexy old school rampage that stacks up to almost 99. This thing is gonna be nuts right here. Get this, get your catalyst done, and thank me later. We like adaptive submachine guns and are starting to make them again. Thank you. But in the current form, they kill a little too fast with body shots. So we've reduced body damage to increase their body shot time to kill by one bullet without impacting their optimal time to kill. Decrease body shot damage from 12 to 11.25. Increase precision multiplier from 1.35 to 1.44. What's adaptive? What's adaptive? Is this? That's precision. That's aggressive. What's an adaptive SFG? That's aggressive. That's a lightweight.
Uh,
I don't. I'm lost. What's an aggressive
it's a
adaptive?
good question.
I don't. It's just so. Hold on, man. I don't even know what a. Yeah. What's an adapt? That is interesting, bro. I have not. Am I tripping?
I'm looking in energy.
I,
I haven't found one yet.
I haven't either. I wonder if that's.
Maybe it means like multi-mock with the weird mag thing might make it an adaptive. I don't know.
Well, multi-mouse and lightweight, and I just knew the royal entry would be it. I mean, not the friction fire, but that's a precision. So
Well, no, but with the mag perk on stochastic, it lowers the RPM,
what's
and
it lower
so I don't
to?
know if that turns it into an adaptive. I don't.
What's
I'm not sure.
okay?
It doesn't give you the number. I think I can look because I
I'm,
have one, but
yeah,
I
I'm
don't know
here.
what the
No,
number is.
I'm already in dim. I'm looking now. I'm trying to find it. Well, once I find the thing gun. So a 600 turns mine to a 600.
Oh no, that's precision.
Then what is it? 720? Is it 720 adaptive?
I think so.
No, no 750 is aggressive. Is
Or if
600?
you left the fire team. but that's all good.
Oh wow! It returned me to orb. It returned me to into startup screen. Yo,
Rip.
yo. Okay, so if you guys out there know what a precision, what an adaptive SMG is, I got 20.
Exit strategy, 900 RPM. It's sunset, but that's the only one we have. So it's a 900, 20 impact, an adaptive frame. I think
Wow.
its stability and handling might make it adaptive, but yeah, it seems to be 900 RPM at least for one of them.
That's interesting. I think that's the only one. Yeah, I don't think I have a 900 RPM at all. Wait, no, my 900s are all lightweight frames, so it's a lightweight. No, it's a 900. It's not a lightweight. So I guess I thought they folded 900s into lightweights to give whatever. You know, I'm not doing this. Nope. All right, precision frame hand cannons have always been good while airborne, effectively having built-in Icarus grip. And with the changes to airborne functionality, we wanted to preserve that feel while transitioning their advantage to the new system. Intrinsic switch from a 75% airborne accuracy penalty reduction to 25% airborne effectiveness stat. Okay. This means that if you had a Frontier's Cry with an Icarus grip mod on it, you would get okay. And people for FYI, precision frame is a 180s, and it doesn't matter. This really doesn't matter. No one uses 180s. It takes too many shots to kill. Foggy Notion was an adaptive. Foggy Notion. That's an SMG. Oh my god! How long have you had that? Holy,
Foggy Notion? What is that? I'm looking up adaptive frames on Light
bro!
GG.
I gotta see what a Foggy Notion is, bro. Mob Justice, bro. That's Destiny 2 Year One. SMGs. Oh, a Foggy Notion.
New
Uh,
City, The Conqueror. Yeah, there were only four, or well, a couple of them early on. Trackless Waste, Conqueror 2, New City, Exit Strategy.
so, hey Bungie, when you reference stuff like that or whatever, and they're all sunset, like there's nothing, like the bug out bag. Okay, I remember that. But when you're referencing weapons that you've long since sunset, you shouldn't say. There's no point in giving me a damage scaler. There's no guns in the game that's viable that you can. That's adaptive that you can use. All of them are gone.
Yeah.
Like, unless I'm tripping. I mean, I'm looking through.
They're easy to control. That's what people used to say.
Yeah, yeah. None of them are in the game anymore. Like, I mean, wow. Like they completely got rid of all those. All right, all right, Jen. You ready? You ready? All right, Jen. Get ready. Get hyped, bro. Cause I got some of the best news for you. Cause you were the biggest fan of this weapon I'm about to talk about in just a second. You were like the poster boy for it. Every time I saw Jen, he had the gun on him, and he kept it on him like a pistol. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, Jen, you ain't got to bring that. I keep my xenophage on me, and I was like, okay. So it's about to go down, man. Let's go. Oh, he said so. All the adapters are blues and whites in the game. Wow. Heavy weapons, machine guns still aren't where we want them to be in PvE. You think? So we're giving them an additional buff, but less so against bosses. This is a problem. I'll get to that when I'm done talking about it. Where they extremely long range, where they're extremely long range and deep ammo reserves would make them strong in too many roles. With this change, they'll shred most enemies without stepping on the toes of boss damage options. Increase damage by 40% against PvE enemies, 20% versus bosses. I'm liking that. That bosses part is important for me. That's huge for me. Xenophage and Grand Overture received this buff, except for the boss on bonus versus bosses. Boo.
Yep.
Sword stats have been inconsistent for a while now, so we've tidied all these up. mostly cosmetic. Fixed several inconsistencies in stat displays between different swords. This has no gameplay impact. Increased the charge rate stat of Solar Scar from 20 to 50 to match Temptation Hook. Rocket launcher
Well,
subfamilies were oh no. Let's go back. Let me speak on somebody's machine guns before I go into rocket launchers because it's piehead time. Um, so my issue with machine guns are, for as long as I've been playing this game, heavy has been used for boss damage. Heavy is not a red bar situation, and they want you to use it for ad clear. In my opinion, that's wasted ammo. Like, why use a whole magazine of machine gun fire when one rocket does the same job? Like, my hand cannon, my
I
auto
don't.
rifle.
I
Hmm?
see.
Huh?
I just disagree. I don't know. Like I agree that I think the build should exist and they'd work better. Like with div running a machine gun, or you want like ad clear stuff with div, it fills in like when you're not running stasis. How do you get ad clear with like div or those kind of builds or
Gotcha.
stuff? I think it just needs more help, like other support builds with it. More
Hmm.
support builds would give it reason, because then you could slap a machine gun on a support build. But I think like a machine gun to clear ads or a heavy to clear ads, I think is fine, and it gives you more survivability. And I wish more people did use heavy to clear ads because they'd live more. But yeah, I don't know. They would. It'd be like if someone just would shoot a galley at the floor once, like they'd live. Done.
Oh
And like machine
god.
guns get so much extra ammo to spawn on the ground and whatnot, like you always have heavy.
Right.
Like they just don't want a Crown of Sorrow issue again where everyone runs a machine gun to beam the boss in the face and then you win.
I think okay. So in that respect, I gotta bend the knee to that. You're right. I think my issue with it has always been the that we were always taught to use your energy and your special to take care of ads, and I can sometimes gloss over the fact that everybody ain't able to take care of the ads. Some people get in there and kind of freeze up or get overconfident, get surrounded or whatever, and I get you. And sometimes if you just pull out pull out your machine gun and it's boom, 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 you can clear the room. My only concern was when it came time to fight the boss, all you had was primary at that point, which used to frustrate me to see guys pull out a. Ain't nothing worse than you fighting a boss and you see that one guy with his hand cannon or his auto rifle just firing away, doing absolutely dog shit damage because he has no
Yeah.
ammo. And in their mind, they believe, oh, I should be doing tons of damage. No, this ain't the real world. This ain't Call of Duty. Your auto rifle is meant for a red bar only. Because even if you
Yeah.
buff it, you're not going to do the kind of damage to help. So I feel like in
I think it's
situations.
to give more options for like Wither Horde. Like Wither Horde can be used for boss damage. Like you
Mhm.
can throw it at their feet and put it on them to combo and stack the Wither Horde damage.
Mm.
So in that instance, like with Wither Horde, I use a machine gun for, or the recent grenade launcher for ad clear, because I'm using Wither Horde for boss damage, but there aren't many weapons that you use that for in game.
I just
Or like
hate.
that's kind of like a damage support build, but yeah.
No, 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 but that works though. I just hate that there's a penalty applied to the machine gun. The moment you start shooting at the boss, it's a penalty applied, and your bullets are basically half. I don't like that, and Wither Horde does make up for it. Or it used to be what's the other joint they nerfed a while ago that was great? The grenade launcher that put the spikes out. I can't think of the name of it.
Anarchy?
Yeah,
No, not Spike.
yeah,
Anarchy?
yeah. It was
Okay.
Anarchy. Yeah, Anarchy was the one that did the same thing. It did. The problem with Anarchy is it had too much ammo and it did too much damage, so they had to nerf that or
Yeah.
whatever. As it currently stands right now, I would take another nerf and give it an ammo buff. You know what I'm saying? Just make it so you can be actually
Nah,
viable.
that'd be too much. I feel like then you'd be running into Eyes of Tomorrow issues.
Mm.
So you gotta still kill champions.
It's funny you brought that up. Let's get back into it. You know what I mean?
Yep, because it's down here.
Yep. Rocket launcher subfamilies weren't differentiated enough by previous change, so we made the differences more extreme. With this change, we expect there to be more marked trade-off for the intrinsic tracking on precisions, and greater benefit for the other subfamilies specified relative to the baseline, i.e., high impact rocket launchers. Precision This is going to be all your tracking rocket launchers, all you tracking rocket launcher lovers out there, or whatever. Hold on. Yes, yeah, Jen. The heir apparent does not make the list, bro, for the machine. I think it'll get the buff though. We'll see. We'll test it. You know, we always test these things. Precision. All your tracking rocket launchers gets a negative 10% damage both on impact and detonation. So that's almost like a damn 20% damage reduction. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. And you say, okay, Eva, what is a precision rocket launcher? All right, get ready, people, because it's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt a lot. The Ascendancy seasonal rocket launcher, the Royal Entry rocket launcher. Mm. Those are two huge favorites right there. Both of those are taking a heavy nerf on both impact and explosion. So I mean, if you were using those, get ready to. I don't know what. Again, I don't know why exotics. They didn't really speak on them. Let's go back here. High impact, no change. This subfamily has the highest blast radius. I don't have a high impact. Do you have one, Shadow?
I have to look just a sec. Can I just search
Yeah, let's put.
impact?
Yeah, go to search bar and dim and put high impact.
Yeah, Hazen Vengeance. So the Vogue, uh, Heretic, the new Throne World, rocket. Or no, that's adaptive. I hit high impact. Why is this giving me? Okay, game. That's aggressive. Hang on. Dim is tricking us.
I don't have it. I don't think I have a
Code
high
Duelo. Code
do up.
Duelo is high impact.
Ooh, I don't have one anymore. I got rid of that.
Rip.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow's answer from Trials is high impact.
Shorted that as well. So high impacts are not getting a change at all. But that ain't what we talk about. What me and Shadow are happiest about. Hallelujah, pothead people. Let's get it. Adaptive and aggressive are getting a 10% damage. Not on, but it looks like it's just a 10% damage in total. You're not getting both. You're not getting 20%. So what's it, aggressive on adaptive? You say? Let's just look. Right off the bat, the heretic from the altars. That's an aggressive. You read the people's pothead is an adaptive, and probably going to be hands down the best rocket launcher this season, especially if you can get clown cartridge. If you can get clown cartridge, yeah, and please get it this season because it's going away after this season. As far as Gallahorn,
Pothead? No, that's 17, I thought.
hold on, I gotta look at it. As far as the Gallahorn's concerned, because they're exotic, they don't show what they are as far as like their archetype. So I don't know how they'll fit into this, but I'm willing to bet you that Gallahorn is precision because it tracks. So I can expect the same 20% boom to Gallahorn as you saw before. This is their way of slowing you down, bro. I told y'all to stop using Gallahorn for everything. I promise y'all, if everybody's just use Gallahorn, they're gonna nerf it. And hope y'all happy. Exotics. Oh, hallelujah. Yo, all my fighting lion people out there in the chat, yo. Go ahead and put your fight lions in the air. We back, baby. Anyway. All
Fuck.
exotics that shipped before the Forsaken release now have their kill trackers visible by default. Oh, that means they fixed it. Oh, that's why it's fixed. Okay. Fighting Lion
Yep.
needed a bit more of a buff, so it improved its reload speed when Thin the Herd is active a couple of releases back. And now we're increasing its blast radius and damage. With this change, it should be easier to get the damage you need to trigger its perk, i.e., reverted the Season 15 Breach Grenade Launcher blast radius reduction, but just for fighting Lion, i.e., increased blast radius by 0.4 meters, increased damage by 5%. Let's go. Stand up. Yeah, we back. We back. Yo, still gonna need a reloader if you're not on a warlock. So just make sure you slap some space on your armor for that. But it's crazy. Eyes of Tomorrow as a raid exotic ought to be better against tough PvE enemies, or just good period. With this change, it's a solid option in this role, particularly with the adaptive ordnance perk active. Increased damage versus bosses and champions by 30%. Welcome to your new Galahorn,
Fog, it's
people.
worth using.
Welcome to your new Galahorn, people. Welcome to your new Galahorn. Yeah,
Hey, the gun exists now.
exactly. Yo, so if you haven't got it, jump up in your Deep Stone Crypt and grind like I had to grind for 40 plus freaking raids to get the thing to drop. Neither here nor there. Leviathan's breath always felt like it should absolutely wreck champions, and using the first shot to stun an unstoppable champion without it doing much damage felt bad. Archer's tempo from its catalyst is significant on paper, but in practice, the draw speed buff isn't as noticeable as we like. Overall, we hope these changes make it feel a bit better against all types of champions and tough enemies in hard content. The Archer's Tempo perk from the Catalyst now has increased effect just on this weapon. The standard draw time scaler for Archer's Tempo is 0.75. It is now 0.5625 on Leviathan's Breath. That's going to make it really, really quick to reload. Ooh. Added a small delay before detonation on champions, mini bosses, and bosses. This allows the impact to stun unstoppable champions and the detonation to deal bonus damage against the stun champ. Oh, wow. Okay, that's the impact right there. I like that. Damage changed to be more of an even split between impact and detonation and increased damage across the board by 50%. Overall damage versus champions is roughly doubled, even more compared to shooting an unstunned, unstoppable champion. Alright, let's talk about it. Let's talk about your new SMG champion. The Huckleberry had an underwhelming engagement range. Updated zoom based on the change to baseline submachine gun zoom. Increased zoom stat from 13 to 15. Told you, it's back. Get it, use it, smile. Oh, here you go, Jen. This one's for you, bro. Our experiment with pushing Xenophage into harder hitting but slower firing didn't pan out. So we're increasing the rate of
Yeah.
fire and adjusting damage to back to where it was. Increase rate of fire from 100 RPM to 120. Reduce damage per bullet to match the previous. Doesn't benefit from 17 machine gun buff damage buff for bosses, but it is getting the buff for the what was it? Is it what was the machine gun? Let's see what was the buff for? What was the buff? What was the buff against PVE enemies? Nah, so it's getting the 40% against PVE enemies, but it was already stupid powerful anyway, so that's not gonna really be much of a change. But it's back.
Yeah.
Luminark
Yep.
is Luminark
Big
is
Pog.
Luminark exactly. Luminark is too oppressive when combined with external damage buffs, but we felt that it could be stronger in PvE. Ooh, y'all didn't do it. Y'all didn't do it. Y'all didn't do it.
Oh, they did.
You gotta be kidding me. With this change combined with the damage buff change above, we've introduced a 60 resilience gate on killing a guardian in PvP with a crit while in the Empowered Rev. Similar. Okay, that's fine. Reduced poison tick damage versus players by 25%. Okay, that's fine. Change poison damage type from burn to poison. It was burn? I didn't know that. This is largely housekeeping, not gameplay significant. Increase poison tick damage versus AI by 50%.
I
Oh my god, that's
I
nutty.
think also I want to note because in the note above it, it's turning from burn to poison. People are saying that might hint at more weapons of sorrow. I think this damage versus AI might hint at a Beastmaster third darkness subclass because like why would they specify damage versus AI if it's like when they say stronger in PvE, PvE already implies AI, unless there's AI in PvP through summons or something like Elden Ring.
Mm-hmm. You got a good point. You got a good point. Then think about that. By 50%, I want to see that. Lawrence Driver can be difficult to fight against in PvP, in part because it does very high body damage, body shot damage. Yeah, I know. Get hit with this a lot. With this change, getting left super weak by a body shot should be less common, though we're keeping an eye on how this change lands and may revisit it later. Reduce body shot damage against players by 20%. This will also prevent it from being a one-hit kill with the body shot while in an empowering rift, combined with that change. Body damage reverts to old behavior when in the weapon's damage mode. Okay. Precision damage in any mode unchanged, so if they hit you in the head, you're still dead. Okay. Skyburner's Oath felt like it didn't have a niche, except for the airborne memes. So we've made a bunch of changes aiming to improve its ease of use, giving it some more utility and really pushing it to the airborne role. Increase ADS projectile speeds from to what to 9,999. Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
I.e., this projectile is now hit scan. Both ADS and hip fire are now 150 RPM. Oh my goodness. Hip fire projectile no longer tracks. Oh.
Ah.
But arcs similar to a grenade launcher and has a larger detonation size than an ADS. Oh, I missed the tracking part already. The hip fire detonation also applies a burn to target. Okay, never mind. That works. The bonus range from the masterwork has been rolled into the base stats of the weapon. The masterwork now grants bonus reload speed instead. Does this get? When did this gun get a what's the name, bro?
Catalyst? It's had
Yeah,
one for a while. Since it came out.
I don't think I ever got it. Hold on, let's see. Progress catalyst. Come on. Records. Let's go to records. I don't think I got. I don't believe I have this one. That's exotics, weapons. Where's the catalyst thing at? Badges, stat trackers, legacy seals, medals, patterns, catalyst. Yeah, don't have it. That's not it. I do have it. I've just never done it. Wow. I gotta defeat 1,000 Cabal with it. Wow. That
Yeah, it takes a while.
just wow. Okay. Where was I? Has the highest airborne effectiveness system. Okay, so this will be a 35. It's the highest one. The last word plays very differently on mouse and keyboard than it does on controller. But the disparity doesn't need to be that large. We're keeping an eye on this too. Okay. Reduce mouse and keyboard recoil pattern penalty from 33% to 22%. Ooh, last word will be back on the table. Arbalest is more dominant than intended in hard PvE content, able to fill the anti-barrier role as well as shield breaking and boss damage. We made a fairly small adjustment here, but may need to look at it again in the future season. No! Reduce damage versus champions by 25%. Will still break barriers in one hit. Come on, man. I
Yeah,
don't
it's a big
I
Sag.
don't like this. This is terrible. I get it. You want us to fall in line with what you want us to use each season. The reason we use these kind of weapons is because it freed us up to use what we wanted to for playing the game. And I mean, I get it. It was doing too much damage, but I mean, like, come on, bro. Now with it
Yeah,
doing
we'll
length,
see.
it is. I don't know. I don't know. If we didn't have match game, this wouldn't be an issue from the start. But I'm just talking. You know what I mean? Graviton Lance Catalyst didn't help the weapon enough, and we wanted to give it a bit of a boost. This change gives it some interesting utility in PvE and PvP, particularly with the buff to exotic primary weapons and the Witch Queen. What does it do? Catalyst changed from granting Hidden Hand
Uh,
to granting Vorpal Weapon and Turnabout. Holy,
yep.
holy. So wait, uh, the 40% buff to the 40% buff to Vorpal on primaries counted for energy weapons too?
If it's a primary, yeah.
Oh dang. Okay. Then I. That's nice. That's real nice. Dang. Man, with turnabout too. That's real nice. Granovic's most recent adjustment switched the missiles from to fire in bursts of 5, which I never use this weapon, which allows for more gradually and granularly in unloading the damage. But sometimes you just want them all to fly at once. Reduce time between bursts when in the missile mode. Holding the trigger will now fire all missiles in a continuous burst. Tapping will fire 5-round bursts. Okay, I could use this weapon because it must be pretty good. Um, Cold Heart
It's nice.
arc damage type update, and the Cold Heart's exotic trait more or less being is a trace rifle no longer fits in the world with legendary trace rifles. The ease of use of sustained damage was also pretty low. Sustained damage creates an ionic trace, and collecting the ionic trace grants energy to all your abilities. I don't increase increase grace time before the damage ramp
You
clears.
know those little when warlocks are on middle tree and you see those little arc things on the ground? That's an ionic trace.
Mm, okay. Okay. Still not gonna be used, but I mean it sounds good. Prometheus lens,
They track to you.
solar damage type update, and generally this needed some tweaks to be viable. Sustained damage supplies a more useful burn to targets. What does that mean? I like how vague they were with that too.
I think it'll deal more damage or tick faster. So like an
Void
upgraded burn.
hmm. Wave splitter, void type damage update, and and the power cycling mechanic was interesting but ultimately hard to capitalize on. Power level no longer cycles randomly. The default damage output is the same as the old middle tier. Picking up an orb of power now
Well,
grants 10 seconds of maximal power and caps at 20%, 20 seconds, up from 5 and 10. Now suppresses targets while granted this mode picking up. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I might try that. Osteo Streaker's projectile somehow ship rotated by 90 degrees. That's why it looks like that all the time. Okay, looks a bit weird. Correct.
yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah, okay. I always wondered. Look, you're not shooting me. How am I dying? Corrected rotation on projectile model. Lord of Wolves is kind of a shotgun, but has its own custom tuning. It wasn't impacted by the previous shotgun change and was much too strong with shotgun and fusion rifles getting reduced range. This brings it more in line. Reduced damage fall off start and end by 25%. Alright, I believe it to you. I'm going to respond to some messages. Ugh.
Alright. Perks. Note where an enhanced perk exists and an adjustment is needed, it's been adjusted in some way. Snapshot sights has felt mandatory on snipers. With this change, a sniper with snapshot will feel about the same, but one without snapshot will feel a bit snappier. Increased ADS speed with snapshot from 0.5 to 0.75. For special ammo, primary are unchanged, so snapshot might have gotten a buff overall. So this might have been adjusted on the enhanced perk. Opening shot has felt mandatory on shotguns because it gives a buff as a damage fall off scaler, but this isn't something we like on short range. You can feel the range bump with this change unless the range. Wait, you can still feel the range bump with this change unless range is already capped, but it won't let weapons push completely outside their intended engagement ranges. Remove damage fall off scaler, increased range stat bonus from 20 to 25. Other stats from this perk are unchanged. So, if anything, this is gonna feel better. This is why, like, on shotguns, especially like slugs, you feel like you hit the shot or kill them when you shouldn't. That's the
Mhm.
damage fall off, but now your range is increased by 5, and so that's kind of like the old damage fall off.
So yeah.
But now you'll have like a reason for it. You know why? It's not just something random that you can't tell. Um, Full choke has been the go-to mag perk. With this change, other mag options should be competitive. Increase spread angle by nothing. So I don't think you're gonna notice this. Smooth bore has always felt awkward, so we're buffing it. Reduce spread angle from 1.1 to 0.075. Spread a little less. I don't think you're gonna feel that. Um, Desperado, Sag Desperado in PvP, but Pog Desperado in PvE now. Strong perk in current form, but they want to put it on more weapons without breaking PvP. And so they're increasing the fire recovery scaler from zero point 0.4 to 0.7, so it won't fire as fast, sadly. Um, and they reduced the duration of the timer. However, they removed the PvE damage penalty. And so I think it's like a 30% damage penalty it's got in PvE. And so Desperado messengers are going to be really nice in PvE. You're going to want that for champions, or even without like the mods, just shooting things. You're going to kill things fast. You can burst down shields. You can do whatever you want.
Nice.
Pretty cool. Air Assault was shelved long ago. Yeah, I don't even remember this perk or that. Yeah, the perk. But adding the airborne effectiveness gives an opportunity to turn it into what it does or what it says it does. That's good. It should probably always have done that. With this change, airborne gunplay, while wounded, will be much more effective. Rebuilt. now grants plus 60 airborne effectiveness when wounded, same trigger conditions as Eye of the Storm.
Okay.
Okay. Mulligan, they're buffing it a little on primaries. Increased chance to return ammo on a miss from 20 to 35% on primaries, unchanged on special or heavy. I don't think you'll notice that, but it'll be interesting to play with. Compulsive reloader shipped a little weak, you think? With this change, you can really feel the reload speed bump. I don't think that's the issue people have, but alright. Increased reload stat bump from 40 to 50 out of the 0.5 reload animation scaler. I don't think this is going to make it feel better. I think it needs to proc lower in the mag, so like probably about halfway. It only does like 2 or 3 rounds and an 11 round mag on a hand cannon like that. That's garbage. You're not using that.
Right.
So rip compulsive reloaders still. Adagio is allowing for one hit body shot with slug shotties. While this is possible with other perks such as Swash, the investment required to trigger the perk is too low. With this change, a slug shotgun with Adagio will be much less of a monster in PvP, but it'll still be able to get headshot kills at greater ranges with the perk active. Reduce the damage bonus for shotguns from 30 to 20. I don't know of any slugs that roll like that right now, but rip if you use slugs with
Adagio.
Adagio.
Yeah. I think it was just the one from Season of the Lost. What was
That was a
the
pellet.
oh the fact whatever it is. It was a pellet.
Yeah, Fractalist is a pellet.
And I
So
have
I
no.
don't even know what.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm, that's interesting. Okay.
Icarus Grip will now grant airborne effectiveness stat instead of its previous airborne accuracy scalar. Removed airborne accuracy scalar now grants plus 15. Adept Icarus gives plus 5 handling. Sag. I was expecting that to go 25 or 30.
Same.
Rip.
It's a
Rip.
lot. Okay, so let's talk what's leaving. Let's get this wrap this up because this is long.
Yeah.
The Iron Banner at the beginning of season 17. What's leaving? The included finality as a sniper rifle. Nobody really talked about that too much, but it's pretty good sniper. The finite impactor. It had so much potential, but it just fell flat for me. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Night Falls. The comedian shotgun. Yeah, it was quite a. The comedian was a joke. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
It's alright, but
It's,
yeah.
yeah, the one that's gonna hurt all the PvP heads out there, and it's gonna be in everyone's vault. And you got to believe that this week, when people after they read this at 12, they're gonna be in the Grandmaster today, especially it's double drop by the way. Get out there
Can't
grinding.
get Pally today.
Oh, it's not today. Good. Oh, that's right.
It's
It's
not
silicone.
this week.
It's silicone this week. Never mind. Okay, but you got to believe people are gonna be going hard on Grandmasters for Pally because Pally is gone after this season. Okay, we lose Shaira's and we lose the messenger. So that's so they're retiring it. Okay, so I won't feel too bad about the gun. At least you can't get it. You know what I mean? If the perk's gone, the perk's gonna be reused. At least it won't be sitting beside the available messenger with it on there, so I can be reminded of how it used to be. So I can live with that. The following
Yep.
season, the season 18, the Peace Bond sidearm will be leaving Iron Banner and Archon's Thunder machine gun, which nobody I know used. Will be leaving Iron Banner. The Plug One will leave us, as well as the Pothead, the best rocket launcher on the market, will be leaving next season, or season 18 rather. And the Sniper, my favorite Sniper, the Eye of Soul, will be leaving season 18. And the Summoner, didn't we just get this back?
Yeah, we did. That's weird.
Interesting to see those go or
Alright.
whatever. It's pretty weird. And I mean that's about it. I mean, of course, there's some a few things here and there when they want to show they changed or whatever. Axion Bolt cooldown increased from 91 seconds to 152 seconds. Yeah, that's because of all the Crucible spam. Titan Barricade base cooldown when the Bastion Void aspect is equipped is now 82 seconds, up from 53 seconds. This matches the recharge rate of the Warlock Rift. Offensive Bulwark
Hog.
now provides 60% less bonus grenade energy regeneration in PvP modes. Whisper of Change now provides 15% bonus damage resistance against players when near Stasis Crystal. RIP Stasis Hunters. Down from 25%. Unchanged in PvE. Thank you, people. That's the important part there.
Hell yeah.
The Renewal Grasp. While equipped, Renewal Grasp increased the base cooldown of the dust-filled grenade from 62 seconds to 152 seconds. That's almost doubled. That's actually more than doubled. The outgoing damage penalty applied to player victims in the Renewal Grasp dust-filled grenade reduced from 50% to 20%. Damage unchanged versus PvE targets. Stay tuned for full patch notes articles planned for release alongside the hotfix. So, what this means is you're going to see the renewal grass stop being used, and it's going to disappear. If it doesn't have the same kill quick rinsing that people love, it's going to disappear. And that means Lowly Splendor, the Titan's mask everyone loves right now. You're on the list. You're coming. They talk about Gambit. I don't want to speak on Gambit. Gambit's a flop. And I think that is everything. Yeah, that's everything. Now, there's one thing I want to share that I saw. And take me back in game to show you. So I was going through, and I went to collections like I always do, and I was looking for um, a particular right emblem, and I was looking and didn't find it. What I did find was this Life for Life, and this Psychic Warfare. And I said, wait a minute. These are both interesting. Season of the Risen Vendor or Triumphs. So this has a chance to drop from the vendor or Triumphs. This one, Season of the Risen, Triumphs. My question to anyone who knows this, hold on. If you get a chance, take a minute to read the lore on the Peace of Mind Pulse Rifle. I will. Just not on the air. We done read too much already. Yo. If anybody knows how to get these emblems, let me know. I need both of them. So I turn over to Shadow. Have you heard anything about these two? Because this is new.
No, they're probably end of season or something tied to the triumphs, the seasonal story or something.
So I was confused. I thought the same thing. I went through looking. I have not found a way achieve a critical role when focusing decrypted war table with the Umbro upgrade, Echo upgrade. I don't know how to do this. So I haven't gotten that.
That's just getting a refund on your materials. You just have to roll it and hope to get lucky.
Oh, okay, cool. That ain't that bad. All right, that's it for that. Ghost not needed. Complete Vox Obscura quest on master difficulty without dying. I am hoping that I don't need a flawless to get that emblem, but it's a possibility. And I got the gear and the general.
I don't think you do.
Yeah, but these are the only two I don't have. The serpent earned the serpentine skin ornament, which is something totally unrelated to the season.
It's most likely just a hidden triumph or one through the seasonal challenges.
Oh, I
We
didn't
still have another week 10 that they add.
forgot about that. Hold on, you just nailed it. I didn't think about that. Okay. So I got the Vow challenge. Oh, you get the Wait, so you get a recipe from doing this? So
That's
wait.
just a red weapon.
Yeah, but hold
You
on,
get a random red weapon.
That's crazy. So if I do the raid challenge, I'll get one random weapon recipe or one weapon pattern. Got you.
No, you get one random red weapon towards the pattern.
Oh, okay. That's even better. That gives you a weapon. Cool. Okay. Defeat target. Oh, this is Gambit. That's Crucible. Just doing the raid itself. Crucible. Crucible. Okay, so. Oh, win multiple rounds in Trials of Osiris. Okay. Yeah. Okay. They're giving us a free Trials weapon again. This is interesting. Okay. That's actually pretty neat. Actually kind of neat, right there, no doubt. That's actually hella neat. That's hella neat. they've actually decided to give us some stuff, man. Oh no, I think they have hit their stride as far as what they want to do. I love the fact that we're able to reinvent the game this late into its lifespan. I know a lot of people are complaining
Yeah,
and
it's gonna
wanting,
be a good time.
yeah, randomly complaining about what they want differently and so forth. And I'm an advocate right now for leaning into the fantasy as consumers. And I get it. I know people don't like crafting, but there's a bigger play on with crafting than I imagined. Now that I look at it, think about it, bro. With your favorite shotgun being, this is being retired. This is gonna be gone soon. You know what I'm saying? No origin traits, no way to keep up with the new stuff that's coming out. If they put out another 900 SMG with one for all on it and subsistence, and it's 900, this is done. You know what I'm saying? So like the writers on the wall, man. Craftable weapons are the future. I would say jump in, get you a tarnation like I'm doing, and get part and be part of the move, man. It's going to be definitely a huge investment to make it happen, but I'm excited and I am confident that oh my, that's right, you can't change the color on the glaive. Oh, this thing looks ugly. Ugh.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what I'm really hype about right now is that they've actually made it so we got everything. You have a rotating weapon selection that's gonna physically force you off your favorite gun and have to replace it every so often. Not every season, but it's forcing you off at some point, which is as it should. I was just telling Shadow recently that I thought it was a bad idea to let us keep everything in the game forever because it's not possible. So we'll never get. So as far as that vault space, you're never going to get it because this is not a collector's game. Their goal is to keep you chasing new weapons, and if you're holding on to old weapons, you're not going to chase new ones. So how do we get you off those old weapons? We can't just force you off of them because we tried that before and you guys flipped out. So now we got it. We'll just nerf you out of them. We'll nerf you out, nerf and perk you out of them. So now when you see this new sexy Ragnar Hill come out here, the Ragnar Hill D come out here or whatever with better stats than your favorite shotgun, that enhanced 1-2 punch, that enhanced auto loading, you can be like, damn, do I really want to get rid of it? And the answer's gonna be yes, because it makes sense to get rid of it now. Whereas before it didn't make sense because you had to farm for hours to get a better roll than what you had. This one just takes a couple of hours of dedication and grinding and building, and now that it's built, you can look at your gun and say, I did that, and feel good about it. And that's the reason why I fully support crafting. I think more you guys should really come up off them high horses and get on. Come on out here, man. For real. Because, like, while you out here farming for a god roll, I'm playing with mine. Pause. That sounds kind of crazy. But still. And you could probably get yours. And you can demonstrate. Even if you want to try things out, yo, you don't have to go in it. Don't commit to no high end perks yet. If you're not sure what you want, the beauty of this thing is you can actually just put on 2 perks, not enhanced or whatever. Try it out. You don't like it, take it back, change it back to something different. And when you found your perk combo that you love, go ahead and put them enhanced perks on it, and you good. Cause like this gun here, this shotgun here, it's multi-purpose, man. You could put a different build on it and have it for PvP. I like it for PvE because I love 1-2 punch with these syntheceps, but that's just me. But whatever you want to do, you can do with this thing. It works out really well, and I expect everyone to jump on that, man. It's a good win. Ooh. Now I
Oh
need
yeah. Anything that
uh
makes the game more fun.
yes. Now to find this damn oh, I'm on the wrong character. Damn it. I need to get a Master Wellspring.
It's not
Where?
today.
That's not today. When
Nope.
is when is it?
Let me, I gotta look at the triumph. It's Borgon today, so however many it's away from Borgon, that's when.
Hold on, let me see which one I need because I'm not 100% sure.
Tomorrow. Should be tomorrow.
Is it respiration? Wellspring. Oh, it is tomorrow. Ah, that's cool. Wait, so these things rotate every day?
Yeah, with the weapons, they rotate with the weapons.
Holy, I could have had this done already. Oh my god, I thought I had to wait about a week. Oh.
No, it's daily.
Oh my god. Okay, well I'll get my title and my Star Jasmine tomorrow on stream for the people or whatever. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really have anything to do. You know what I'm saying? Yo, like literally, farm some red, get rid of some red bars. That's about it. And farm some levels on my crafted weapons. That's about it. So I'm
Yeah,
going.
build crafting kind of stuff. Yeah.
Definitely. So I am going to end it tonight on the stream. I'm gonna hop back in this game though a little bit later. I'm gonna cook some chicken real quick and some broccoli, and then hop back on and grind myself to sleep or whatever. Pause. And I don't know, have a little bit of fun, man. I hope everybody had a great time listening to me stumble over my words and me and Shadow making jokes about stuff and being upset that a couple of my favorite guns got nerfed, my Stompies got hit, Desperado's gone, but you know I got some good wins too, man. My Fighting Lion's back, Xenophage is back. It was a win all around, man. I think at the end of the day, for the betterment of the game, sacrifice is good. And at this point, I love that they're making us get out of our comfort zones and no longer allowing us to just live in our destiny the way we want to play it before. You know, it's going to always be a point where we need to learn more and change with the game and grow with the game. And it's wonderful because we've been playing this game for almost 5, 6 years now at this point, man. And if you're not growing with the game, you're just going with the game. And I want you to grow with it too. Take the story and everything. Play all facets of the game, even Gambit. And get better. But enough of me rambling, man. Thank you, Shadow, for allowing me to co-sign with you. And hope
Yeah.
you anything
Thank you for having me.
anytime. Yeah. Been a great one. Y'all have a blessed night. I'll be on if you need me, I'm online a little bit later. Alright.